Okay. Right. Mute that. Right, so welcome in. We have had some more issues, as always. We always seem to have. But I'm testing a new thing as part of my... This is a bit of a test stream, to be honest. I'm like an hour late going live than I planned to. This is a bit of a test stream. So I noticed that... So just to give you an idea of what's going on. Clicked go live on my usual portrait on YouTube, landscape on Twitch. And I noticed that YouTube was having the same issue it had like last week, where there was a spinning wheel every few seconds, and I thought, maybe we're having that same issue we had last week. So I've closed the stream, messed about with a lot of things in the background. I don't know whether I've changed anything that's fixed it, but then when I went to go back live again, I noticed that there was a portrait and YouTube portrait and landscape setting to do both. So I'm just testing that. While this is a bit of a test stream, I'm doing that as a test. So we have on YouTube both in portrait and landscape as two separate streams. So fingers crossed that works. Now I don't know about the chat, but I can see Skipper is in the portrait chat, whereas Cadaver and Hoot are both in the landscape chat. So I'm assuming it's two separate streams fully. I don't know how it's going to work, but welcome. Hopefully this is all doing what it should be doing, and we can play some alters. That means there's no Twitch chat, Twitch stream, but Twitch is usually quite quiet anyway, and YouTube is where I like to stream most. I was going to do a test on TikTok as well, but I don't know whether that's going to cause more issues than not. But welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully we don't have any more issues. I'm tempted to just press go live on TikTok to see what happens. Like I said, this is a bit of a test, and hopefully it all does what we want it to do. Jack, welcome in. What's white when it's dirty when it's white? I don't know. It's two separate streams. We don't see Skipper's messages in our chat. Yeah, so you can see them on the actual pop-up on this display here above my head, but on the landscape one it's off to one side. Playbook Profit, welcome in. Blackboard, what's white when it's dirty? Nice, I like it. Am I cool? I mean, that's up to you to judge. That's up to you to judge. I can't decide that, kind of, unfortunately. But if this is way to judge whether I'm cool or not, I have these new sound effects. Hopefully that came through. I've got a few new sound effects that I've added on just for a bit of fun. This music in the background is also a voice mod, just background noise. Leaky, welcome in. Yeah, so like I say, I'm testing portrait and landscape on YouTube. I want to kind of way more towards YouTube and away from Twitch, because I don't really like Twitch anymore. So this is a bit of a test. I didn't know that you could do that, so this is a bit of a test. Hopefully it all still does as it's supposed to do. But I may do a quick test on TikTok as well, just to, like I say, as this is a test stream. Hopefully I'm on a nice weekend. It wasn't too bad, really. I mean, I was tired. I was really tired, so I went to work in Paris this week. So we went to stay in the airport hotel on Wednesday night, and then I had a really early start Thursday for the flight to were you saying that to Hoot? Anyway, I'm going to answer it anyway. Yeah, so we went for the flight to Paris at like 8 AM, so that meant I had to get up at like 5, and then we flew to Paris. So started at like 4:30 maybe, woke up about 4:30, flew to Paris, worked all day until about 11:30 PM, and then went back to the hotel. And I didn't get, it was one of the guys' birthdays while we were there, so we were up till about 2 AM their time, which is 1 AM our time. And I went to bed, and then it's just such a long day. I've Took a few days to recover. Shiv, I can't read that, but it says India, so I imagine that is Indian languages. I don't know. So yeah, so I'm doing a bit of a test stream. I'm going to be playing some altars for a couple of hours, but because I had issues, I don't know how it's going to go. And I don't know if anyone's heard of this issue, but Streamlabs having an issue sending this stuff over to YouTube. Do I know about India? I know that it's a country. Does that answer your question? Doing well, fine life and resting, avoiding the sun like a vampire. Yes, it's been very warm in the UK. 25 Celsius, I think. It's been this weekend, but it's going to be 28 tomorrow. Right, I'm just going to hit go live on TikTok and see if it affects the YouTube side of things. If I pop out the chat so I can read it, there we go. Right, is this going to tank my YouTube stream? Let's try it. So if you are in either of the chats, let me know if there's any issues. Now I've clicked go live on TikTok. Hopefully we don't see any issues. Leave everything and come here. I will take you to many places. Leave. All right, I'm off. Right, I'll see you in a bit, guys. I'm off. I'm off to India. Oh wait, I best sort some other bits and pieces out before I go to India. So I'll do that later. Shiv, I'll be there in a few days. Right? Is that fair? Hold on to your butts. Right? Yeah. I like that. You need this. Yeah. Hold on to your butts. But yeah, no changes. Stream still smooth. Okay, that sounds good to me. That's good. Don't mean to get political, but you don't have to comment. But Project Midnight Hammer went hard. I don't know what that project is, but it sounds like a cool project. Midnight Hammer needs to be said like that. Right, so that seems to be running. I don't know if anyone's even going to join it, but we're gonna try anyway. So let's fire up the game, and we will see what happens, shall we? Once we start the game up, I'm going to stop the music because we don't want that replaying in the background. Right, hit play. Let's see if that tanks everything, because I did have the game running when we were trying to get things sorted before. So let's fire up this game. Hopefully, fingers crossed, toes are crossed. I haven't worked out what that problem is yet. So I know Freshborn's had the same issue where you're having like random stuttering on YouTube, but the Twitch side was fine. So they solved it by switching to OBS from Streamlabs, which I've been meaning to do anyway. Unlock some more clones. Yes, we need to unlock some more clones. So the altars, if you've not heard of the altars, the short story, as short as I can make it, is you are part of a company who are trying to mine something in space. They're trying to look for some specific element in space. So you've been sent out on a rocket to go into another galaxy looking for this element. You think the ship thinks it's found it, so it sends your team down to the planet. Only you survive the landing, and you get to your base. And the only way you can get your base working so you can survive and escape is you need more people. And the only way to get more people is using this new element is to clone yourself. So you clone yourself into various different versions. So, right, let me go full game. I knew that'd happen. There, fixed it. Okay. Because it doesn't like to capture Xbox games. So hopefully everything's still working. We are going to go into the game. I've noticed that unless I can do multi-stream, does that show me? Does that show me all of them? Kinda does. Yeah, kinda does. Right. Hopefully I can read the chat. We have some people joining on TikTok. Gashi and Mason, welcome in. Right, so we are playing the altars. Hopefully, okay, it's tabbed out.
Want me to take a look there?
Okay, so we are playing the altars. If you're not familiar what the altars is,
nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
keep watching and you'll kind of understand. So this is my main character. This is Jan, although everyone's called Jan, and you will hear me call everyone Jan and forgetting that everyone's called Jan. But I am the builder. I build stuff. Whereas I have, if I tab out, this is the base. Each of these pods is movable. You can craft new ones if you've got space and put them in, as long as they're connected to a lift shaft so you can get to them, physically get to them. So me, I'm here. We have the technician Jan down there. I think that is the scientist Jan is in the research lab, and the botanist Jan is currently just helping out. He's in the machinery area. But yeah, so I'm the builder, technician, scientist, and botanist. So if I'm to show you, let me find where it is. I can't remember where it is. It is. I moved it all around before the end of the last stream and now I've forgotten where it is. The womb is there. Quantum computer. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the game plays almost like a side scroller while you're in the ship. Ooh, spacesuit upgrade. Was it here? But once you go out and about, it becomes 3D. So this is the quantum computer. Just to give anyone who's new an idea of exactly what's going on. Welcome in, Sean, as well. Welcome in. Right, so this is the quantum computer. Shows you your timeline. This is your life timeline with various important things that happened in your life. So major memories basically that happened in your life. So each one goes through. You can see things have happened at age 15, age 16, age 19. Various important things have happened to your main character. This main character runs to the middle. And what I've been able to do using this element is, at certain points in your life, for example here, my main character, my builder, he went away to university, to college, and left his mum with his abusive father. But he went to better himself by studying and learning, new ways of developing himself. Whereas the altar that I made first, he didn't leave for university. He decided to stay at home and look after his mum, protect her from the abusive dad, and then that life then split and it branched off into a completely different life. But it's still the same Jan. He's just stayed at home. He learned how to do physical jobs. He learned how to build engines, and then he became a technician. So that life then split off as a completely different branch, and he became a technician. Whereas this guy carried on being a builder, and then I split it off here for a second one. This one, the builder Jan, he left university and got a job. Basically, he got a well-paid job, and that's his life split there. Whereas the altar that I made, instead of leaving university, he did a PhD, he carried on his studies, and he became a scientist. So you can see that is how this system works. I split the other one here to become a botanist, and there is options for more splits, and the more you upgrade, the more you get, I think, up to 6. So this is how you get outside. Technician Jan, yeah, so the technician, each one's got a slightly different personality. So the botanist is a little bit more timid. The scientist is very straight down the line. He's a fact kind of person, and then the technician seems to be a little bit pissed off all the time, but everyone seems to like him. He's the favorite basically. So okay, so then here we can exit the base. So the base is a wheel. It's a giant wheel, and I can travel to different locations. The reason I'm traveling is, imagine the planet is I'm in the shade at the moment, and the rotation of the planet means that the sun is coming slowly round, and if the sun hits, there's a lot of radiation and it's going to destroy the base. So I need to get away from the sun and stay in the shade. The only way to do that is by driving it along. The only way to do the driving is by filling up the fuel tank. So we need materials to fill up the fuel tank. So I've travelled twice now. I think this is the third location I've been to. So I need to get out and about. I need to mine. I need to explore. I need to collect stuff. I need to get upgrades, and then we need to fill up the tank to be able to move to the next location. I think we stopped partly because we've run out of fuel, but also we have come to some sort of barrier, some sort of block. I don't know about this, how many suns there are. It may be 3. I don't remember it mentioning how many we had. But whatever happens, we don't want to get hit by the sunlight, because if the sun comes up, it's going to cause mayhem and kill everybody. So we have assignments that we can give people. So Jan is currently working in the research lab. That's fine, which we can look here. So he's researching quick crafting. Naeem, is that how you say it? Welcome in. It's going very well. I think as long as the stream is working. It wasn't quite working before, and hopefully it is fixed now. It took me about half an hour, I think, to work it out. And we are testing something else. If you are watching in the portrait mode and you want to watch in landscape, I'm now testing it to run 2 streams at once. So if you join the portrait one and you're enjoying what you're watching, but you want a slight more width on the screen, you want to see the full screen, you can switch over to the landscape version. Right, okay, so Jan, scientist, is researching in his research lab. This guy is he's currently on maintenance, but we've got the technician on the maintenance, so we're gonna move this guy. We're gonna put him into the we either want to put him in the kitchen or the greenhouse. I think, and if I put him in the greenhouse, botanist, put him into the greenhouse, he's gonna move. And then what I'm going to do is then I'm going to production greenhouse, and we're going to ask him. Oh, we need some resources. We're going to ask him to do one of these though, some raw food. So we need raw food. We need organics. I'm going to have to go out now and get some organics. Oh, new follower, Naeem. Welcome in. Thank you very much for following. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. I'm from England, north of England. So I'm going to go out. I'm going to explore this new area. I've not been here yet. But this thing is what's blocking us. It's like a wall of sand. So here's our base. It's wheeled into this location. I don't think you can jump on this game. So it's come through this valley. Oh, I can see a pod already over there. So it's coming through this valley. You can see the tyre track. And it's stopped because of whatever this giant thing is. So it's an anomaly, it says. So my task is to approach the anomaly. It kind of looks like wind. It kind of looks like it's going to draw me in. Hopefully not. What a wind.
What the hell is that? Another kind of anomaly?
Oh, the rocks are
Sure
floating.
distorting gravity around here. We'll need to think of a way to deal with it if we want to push on.
Sophia and joined, welcome in. Right, so we're gonna have to work out how to fix this. So we've got a scientist on board, he'll be able to tell us. So we're gonna go and explore this. Base flaps are traveling. Oh, do you not realise it's giant? It's a giant tyre. Look, that's a giant wheel, and it wheels itself along. Hopefully you can't pop the tyres. Yes. So on the last stream, we had a nice sing song. If you remember the last stream, we had a nice sing-song, and then we ended the stream just before we found this. But there's a cave here, look, so quick peek in the cave. Your time is up. No worries, Naeem. Hopefully now you've subscribed. Oh, what? What are you saying? What was the exclamation mark for? Is there radiation in here? Can't tell what that exclamation mark means, but we're going to go and explore anyway. Oh, is this an anomaly as well?
What is this? A new anomaly?
A new anomaly. Look at it. It's like spinning really slow. Time dilation. Whoa, that was cool. So that's going to slow down time. Yeah, it'd be a huge issue. Yeah. So what's going on there?
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
So that's time dilation. So that's speeding up time while I'm in there. Look. So it's now 3 o'clock when it was like 2:30 when I got in there. No. So I need to. Part of my job now, the me job is I've got to manage what I want them to do. So, have I got any food in the base? Have I got any food for him to be able to cook into? We've got 5 cooked meals already. I don't think I need him to do that. I think I'm going to assign him to refinery, maybe. He can just manage that. He might tell me he can't do it. So this is a bit of an odd space. So this speeds up time when you go into it. So it's 3:30 now. If I run to here, this is now speeding up time. So it's now 4 o'clock. So now it's 4:15. In the time it took me to run across that spot, it's now like 4:20. So that has took up a lot of my time. Got this, luckily, to climb up here. So that is an interesting new anomaly. So that's essentially what that's doing, is speeding up time. But we can explore now. This, hopefully we don't get any more of that. Ooh, this looks new. Maybe that's why he's pissed, knowing that's coming one day. Yeah, there we go, look. So I'm extracting this, but as you can see on the wider one, it's now 6 o'clock. It's time to mine all that. Quick crafting, right, so now I can craft suit batteries, drill charges, anomaly shields from outside the base. So normally, you have to craft things. You need to either go back to the base yourself, or go back to the base and build them yourself. Anyway, so this is the area that I'm in, the map. This is where the anomaly is. That's where that kind of time dilation thing was, and I've managed to climb up here. So I'm just exploring. What I need is, I need to be able to collect metals, organics, Rapidium, which is the item that clones people. There's also minerals, enriched metals, and there's a few other bits that you can collect. So I'm going to go and collect this. So I need to be able to smash that down, I need a laser. Is that another anomaly that's beeping at me? What's happening? What's going on? That's because I'm stepping too close to that. So to be able to blast this down to get through to the next bit, I need a laser. I think there was a way down here. Harper, welcome in. Welcome back. Anyway, the green flag. Okay, that's an anomaly, look. So that anomaly there, if I switch to this, use this machine to basically that anomaly was one of the moving ones. It comes towards you slowly. I can hear another one. Maybe not. Right, okay, this is getting a bit complicated. So here we go. So we've got the drill. We can put the drill down here. To get through to this next bit, we need to blast this rock down. So if I put this laser down here, it'll craft itself, but it needs a battery, which I do have. There we go, I've got a battery. Boom! We can laser that down, and now we can get through. Make our way through here. Oh, there's a bit of a slope. Am I going to slide down that slope? I feel like I would. No? It's very steep. So there's a way up that way, and there's a way down this way. I'll grab this as well while I'm here. Organics is the thing I need. So I'm hoping... Ooh, what's this? Is that a big climb? I can't do that, because I don't have the tool to climb that high, I don't think, but... Ooh. What's that? Let me bring out my... Grab all this. There it is, look, so this thing is going to come and attack me, essentially. Come on, then. Whoa, it's coming. It's basically drawn towards me, and if it gets to me, it'll cause me to have radiation. I can blast it with this. Boosh! And then it'll steal its element from inside. Go. Right, it's 8 o'clock, I'm tired. Right, radiation's coming in a minute, so I need to leave. Andreas SSG, I don't know who that is, but I'm sure they're a nice person. Right, okay. So I've got to get back, but there's radiation, and I'm actually going to get caught up in this, aren't I? I'm going to get caught up in this thing that's going to slow the time down. So I need to avoid it, really. But I don't think I can. This could kill me, you know, this. Can I go around this? Oh, I can go around it. Nice. sweet. I got around it. Right, let's get back before the radiation comes. Radiation comes at night, and this is nighttime, as in an Earth night cycle. Let's go back inside. Right, we're back in. Right, we're back into this side scroller. So we managed to get some organics. We can use that to make food. We can use that to power the base. What we're going to do is we're going to ask him to do this. So now I've got enough to make more food. So I'm going to assign the botanist to the greenhouse. Jan botanist. But because of the time, the working hours, it's pretty much time that they stop working. So everyone's just chilling. Look, this guy, the technician, he wants to speak. So let's speak to him. He is playing Minecraft. Nice. I like Minecraft. Shoot the clear jelly invisible ball with your light wand. Yes. I mean, I feel that's just a standard thing, isn't it? I'm always shooting clear jellies with my invisible ball. Invisible light wand. Okay, right. I've got to speak to this. So, the other thing you've got to do, other than managing your resources and the base, you've also got to manage your relationship with each of these characters, each of these people. And essentially, you can answer questions different ways, and different answers will make them happy or sad or various different emotions. So you've got to really think about the answer that you're giving, or the question that you're asking. Miku, welcome back in. So he wants to speak to me. Let's say, what's the matter?
Hey, what's the matter? I was wondering, is it just me, or do you have it too? Have what? A splitting headache that won't go away no matter what I do.
I actually do in real life.
Bad stomach
because my tooth.
Ever since that damn
I love you,
party.
Tech Jan. So ever since that party, so we had a bit of a celebration just at the end of the last stream. Not sure. Bad stomach too ever since that damn party. So there's two options. I can say that's worrying, or I can say should have gone easy on the booze. I feel like keeping it light with this guy because he is quite gets quite pissed off easy. So I'm going to say this.
Well, I don't want to be insensitive, but maybe you should have gone easy on the booze. Very
so that
funny.
he gave bad reactions.
You think
to
I
that,
can't
but
handle my liquor? Should have seen me in my best days. Nah, this is different. I'm starting to think that shit got bad somehow. We never checked its expiry date. Could have mold in it or some bacteria.
That suggests I maybe need a doctor at some point. Just take it easy for now, I think.
Okay, man. Just
the name again. This is the Altars.
Don't forget to hydrate properly. Yeah. Don't worry.
So
I won't
good
be
and bad
slowing you
that
down.
was for his
Even Molly's not there for me when I
personality.
need her. Look at her.
Oh, Molly's the
sulking
sheep.
in her little space. I hope none of those idiots plied her with that rotten stuff.
I don't think they would have, because one of the guys is a botanist, so he likes living things, and the other guy is a scientist, so he definitely wouldn't have messed about. That's this is the sheep though, Molly.
What's the matter, girl? You look down.
This is giving me vibes of that the people that were and the things that were created with the Rapidium might not be 100% okay. You know, is there like an expiry date for the people created by this Rapidium? Is Molly going to start getting sick and die, and then we're going to be worried about the other guys? Right, what's my optional task? Discuss the anomaly with the scientist. Right, let's go and speak to... He's up in the social room. I'd love a lift that was that quick. Although I think
Have you
throw up,
been in
wouldn't
the
you?
infirmary lately? Why do you ask? Call me crazy, but I feel like the machinery is up to something. Oh my god, I do not have time for this. Hi.
Right, speak to this guy then. So, there's two things I need to speak to him about now then. I need to speak to him about the main anomaly, which is the thing blocking our way. But then I need to also speak to him about the spinning one that sped up time when I walked into it. So I'm going to do I found a time-bending anomaly.
You're never gonna believe what I found. Let me guess. A time-distorting anomaly?
What? How did you know?
Well, considering the presence of this huge gravitational anomaly in this area and Frankov's calculations, I expected you to stumble upon one sooner or later. As you know, differences in gravitational potentials create the effect of time dilation. So, I just connected the dots. You could have done it as well, had you taken the time to stop and think.
Not a YouTuber who just does YouTube's doing a live. Okay. I've not heard of Andreas before. So, just cracked a rib. What the hell, that interaction? Yeah. They are quite funny characters, aren't they? Right, so you could have done it as well had you taken this guy's a bit of a knobhead, but it's because he's just very science, very fact based. He doesn't really understand how to speak to people in that way. So I have to speak to him in the very matter of fact way to keep him happy, in a way. So sometimes I have to be a bit of a knobhead back to him. So you could have done it as well had you taken the time to stop and think. So I need to say either I was the smartest in the room or I was busy discovering it. So obviously each answer could react differently to it. I'm going to say I was busy discovering it, I think.
I guess I was too busy discovering it.
That's good. Greens, so he's happy with that.
The credit is yours. Now, tell me more about it.
Well, when I got inside this thing, it just slowed me down while...
All around you, time seemed to speed up?
Yeah.
What a discovery, Jan. This is just getting more and more fascinating.
Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of. The closer I get to its core, the more time I lose on the outside.
Yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means that the core should slow down.
So there is a core in that as well. Maybe I can blast that and turn it into something with that.
I'll think about that.
That light one thing. So then, okay, so now back to the main quest, the big gravitational anomaly in front of us.
Hey, I took a closer look at our obstacle. It looks like something is distorting the gravity field around here. Good thing our base stopped, or we'd just be floating around in the air like those rocks.
Amazing. The sheer scale of it. I wonder if it's related to the interval.
So, no time for that. How do we move on? Or, yeah, this planet is so full of mysteries. I feel like the top one. No time for that.
There's no time for that. We need to figure out a way to move on. Well, there's no way you'll find a solution if you don't study the problem first, is there?
Okay, I get it.
It's quite hard to read, this guy.
We'll need to start by collecting more data about the field distortion characteristics. The base should have blueprints for a device called a gravity sensor. Once you craft it, it needs to be placed somewhere high to cover as much ground as possible.
Gravity sensor.
We're in a canyon, right? So maybe a ledge somewhere high up would be good. I'll mark potential spots on your map.
Okay. I'm on it.
So I'm going to have to climb up, but I might need a better way of climbing. It may be that I need a different tool. Or maybe I need to craft a new tool. What's this saying? Workshop. Do I not enough for that? Oh, there we go. Gravity sensor. So this is the new thing. Place it on top of the canyon to scan the gravitational anomaly. So I need 50 metal and 20 minerals. I've got a load of minerals. I need metals, so I'm going to have to mine some metals as well. So that's my 2 missions now. One is I need to collect more. What are they called? Organics. I need to collect organics and I need metals. I can send these guys out to do stuff as well, but it is time for bed really. So what time are we on? We're on 10:30. So there is an option to watch movies. It's a bit late though now. It's nearly 20. It's 20 to 11. You can also play beer pong with them. But I think because it's quite late, I might just call it. This building needs a bit of repairs, so does this one. But the guy will be onto that tomorrow because he is assigned to base maintenance. Might just switch him to that one. I don't know whether the A and B make a difference, whether A takes priority. So, work will resume in the morning. It's pretty much 11 o'clock, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to bed. Captain's cabin, so 1, 2, 3 down. So if you carry on working, you can carry on working before bed, but the longer you work, the slower you work after a certain time, and then you wake up later the next morning. So it's best to just go to bed. So there we go, day 37. The sun is far away, so we're still pretty safe from the sun not basically coming towards us. Okay, we've got a new quest. Something you should know. See what's happening in the kitchen. Where's the kitchen then? Okay, it's right at the top. So they're all upstairs in the kitchen. Something's going on. I told you. Told you.
I knew there was something wrong with her. I saw it. And I didn't do anything.
Who? Don't look.
Wait. What the hell happened to her? What does it look like? She's gone.
No.
Molly's gone.
Molly. Oh, we created a core memory. So that's going to go into the machine as a way of breaking, of basically branching off from one of our guys.
What? But why? I mean, no, that's not possible. She was...
Oh,
there was never any
Molly.
problem with her.
So that makes me worry that the alters
I came to see her
may
like I
not
did
have
every day, and
permanent life.
she was just lying motionless, cold and stiff.
I'm glad I went to see her yesterday.
Poor thing. Never got to see a real meadow in her short life. At least her life had meaning. She will be remembered as the first living organism ever to be created with the use of Rapidium.
What? Poison? Is that what they think? Whoever poisoned her is going to pay for this? Whoever poisoned her is going to pay for this. It's sad, but let's move on. Let's honour her with a moment of silence. I feel like nobody poisoned her. I don't think that's the case. It's sad, but let's move on. Seems a bit like... I'm going to say this one.
She was our loyal companion on this journey. Let's at least honor her with a moment's silence.
Should I remind you that we are in the kitchen? The place where food is prepared? The longer Molly is lying around in here, the higher the risk of contamination. He called her by her name. And he does have a point. Let's just decide what to do quickly and get back to work. This is taking too much time.
He's
Molly's been
very
a part
fat.
of this
He's
mission
very...
before any of us arrived.
Yeah.
In a way, she paved the way for us. I say we bury her with honors. Still, we are talking about corporate property here. I say we put her in the freezer and take her back to Earth. Ally Corp scientists might be interested in her. But it's your call.
I mean, that's true.
You're the captain.
If there is an
What do you
issue
think?
with Rapidium, then maybe she needs to be examined to find out what's caused it. You know, maybe there is an issue with the cloning process. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think try taking her back to Earth, I think.
Let's pack her up for the journey home and see if any of us make it. No. We can't do that.
What? Why not?
Don't you all remember what they said at training? If any member of the crew dies for an unknown reason, it is the duty of the scientist
That
on
wasn't
board
even
to
an op-
carry
they
out
didn't
a
give me that option, did
postmortem
they?
without delay.
Member of the crew?
She was a live being, and her cause of death is unknown. We should find out what really happened. We owe it to her, and to ourselves.
So it's a mandatory procedure. I mean, that's what I would do, because if they finds out that there's an issue somewhere, we can find out how to fix it.
And it's a mandatory procedure. Let's do it. Let's perform an autopsy and see what we can find out. All right? I
So he's going to agree.
with procedures.
Right. Okay, we've got the decision made then. So, perform the sheep's... Oh, less joy. I mean, of course everyone's going to feel less joy. Let me just find out what this is. So we need to... So this is... like and subscribe. Yes, if you are enjoying the stream over on YouTube, hit the like button. I don't really know what you've got to do on TikTok to like it. But you double tap on the screen. I don't know. Feel free to do that if you want. And if you want to help me out by subscribing or following or whatever it is, feel free. So this is the next mission. This is the full mission. To perform a sheep autopsy. Perform an autopsy to determine the sheep's cause of death. So the scientist, I'm going to cue him up to do that. So Jan, I assume in the morning, is going to start researching that. Do we have some more tasks? So that's an old task. Build a third Rapidium arc. I've already built 2. I don't know how many more I need. That's something I've put on the back burner. So we need to craft the gravity sensor and we need to perform the sheep's autopsy. So that's the 2 things I'm doing. So if I'm to go to production and gravity sensor, so I need metal. So I'm gonna have to go out in the morning. Oh, it's a bit of a mess here, isn't it? Look at it. Dirt all over the floor. I have to go out and mine some metals. I need to explore to find the metals first. So let's go out and do that. Oh, you want to speak? So he wants to speak as well. We've got to make sure everyone's happy. Is he going to be not happy about
Hey,
the sheep?
you wanted to talk about something?
Yeah. Remember when I asked if you missed Lena?
Yeah?
So Lena is
Well,
my main
I've been
character's
talking to the others, and
ex-wife.
it seems she's not that present.
I think
in
another
all
character
their
they
lives.
are married,
So,
and another character they never met.
what exactly
and so
is
it
your
mixes
situation with
various different versions. So he doesn't know. So there's 2 things. So we broke up, or we're having a small crisis. I mean, I'm not going to lie to him because I don't want him to think. Oh, do I? Yeah, we don't like Lena. We don't like Lena. She's a bit of a. She called me, pretending to be asking how I was, but secretly she actually was just wanting information on the mission. So in his history, in the botanist's kind of history, him and her were together, I think. And then in my history, we got divorced and we split up. So I need to tell him. I was going to use him to speak to her, but then I think I pressed the wrong option, and that didn't happen. So I need to either tell him that we broke up or we're having a small crisis. He's a bit like, what's the word? I don't want to upset him. He gets upset a bit easier than the other characters, but he needs to know the truth, I think. I'm in a bag.
We were married, just like you and her. but
Carry
at
it.
some
Carry bag?
point,
A black bin bag?
Things got complicated.
What kind of bag? What kind of
Wow.
pies?
You're so
we go.
cool about it. The irony. The only one of us who can really be with her doesn't care.
Money, power. The irony, only one of us. So, I mean, he did care. She was just a bit of a twat, right?
I do care. Apparently, wasn't enough. You kept her. How did you do it?
There you go. So that was the correct answer.
Well,
And this was
we
better.
had our ups and downs.
A lot of
too,
greens on the
and
background.
It wasn't always easy. But it's all about setting your priorities.
So I think here
You want a relationship
she wanted
that
to
lasts,
do something
put some effort
with her
in.
life.
Show you're
The
willing to make
botanist agreed to
sacrifices,
give up
and
what he wanted to
most
do stuff for her, whereas my
never
character said we
stop
don't want to
paying attention.
I don't want to give up what I've got to do what you want, and they split up. So you want a relationship that lasts, put some effort in, show you're willing to make sacrifices. So that's the thing. So my character that I'm controlling didn't make the sacrifice to make his wife happy, and she went a different way, whereas this guy made a sacrifice to make her happy. So I'm not afraid of hard work. Our love should come effortlessly. I mean, both are right, aren't they? Like his snazzy straps, yeah.
I'm not afraid of hard work.
They all have this kind of like iridescence to them,
start.
which I feel like is their kind of nod at space stuff.
It must mean she cares too, right?
It's not just an overalls; it's a space overalls.
You're in touch with her here?
That's an overstatement. I talked to her twice, and it just got worse.
So, she knows about us? The whole
Does she know?
altar situation?
No.
Does she
Of
know?
course not.
He's talking
You
about the background, Harper.
Lied to her? The only person who ever really understood you?
Looks like a black bag. You lied to her, the only person who really understood you. I mean, both things are true. She wouldn't understand, but also I think she's a bit dodgy. That's the thing. He's going to try and get us back together, but if these altars survive the journey home, maybe he could be with her. You know? My character, we didn't have things in common enough, and they got divorced. But this guy, in his timeline, was still with her. So, you lied to her. The only person who really understood you. I mean, we're not that close anymore.
You don't get it. She's not that person anymore. We're not that close. Why? I don't know. You tell me if you know her so well.
Why should I help you? This whole situation is dreadful enough for me. I think I need to set my mind on something else.
So he's a bit pissed off now. Oh, it said less burden. We got some greens at the end then. So it's now 8 AM. I need to go out. I need to explore. Let's get back outside. Enough time messing around with that stuff. We need to get to the airlock. We need to get outside. Okay, back outside in the suit. So the anomaly's there. We started exploring up that way, but I did see something over here. No, that's where we went exploring. There was something this way, right? Let's go on the map. So I've come out here. I already explored a bit this way. There is some organics there, which I need to find out. I need to mine that stuff. But I might just nip over this side as well and see what's up here. Oh, my nose is really itchy. There you go. You can see the tyre tracks of the vehicle, of the ship. Oh yeah, there was a pod. A pod landed up here, right? There's another cave there. Look. Oh look, that's the barrier on it. I need a battery for my laser to get into that. There is another anomaly here. Look. Can't remember what you do with this one. Oh, this one's the one that shows you a route, right? Yeah, there we go. Look, so that shows you a path to find some more of that stuff. So this is almost looking... Oh, look, we're going to have to climb up that, and I don't think we can get up there without... there we go, a hook upgrade. You don't have the equipment to climb the wall. You need to research the hook upgrade. So if I do research... Jeremy, welcome back. Act 2, just a tip, have plenty of charges that clear the way. Plenty of suit batteries. Oh, there's a lot of climbing in this area, is there? Welcome back in, Jeremy. Plenty of charges. You mean the charges for the laser? The battery laser? There we go, hook upgrade there. So I'm going to have to do that. So I've got both of these. So I've unlocked an option to be able to make the batteries... suit batteries in my suit. I'm assuming I need to go up there, and I can't, so that's a bit of a no-go. But there is this. Gotta put that away. Escape. So this is oh no, this is another one of these things, is it? So this is an enriched metals. Okay, we have... Uh-oh, what's going on? Why was that expanding? Have I got it? Have I killed it? Can't remember the name. I need to go through the cave. Yeah, so I've seen the new distortion area. I need to get up here though, look. And what's in here? Why can't I look in here? Oh, I guess because I had that machine up. Right, okay, there we go. Damaged chip. So I can use that in my computer. And then can I get to this? Or is this just fallen out of that? Okay, right. So, this area, yeah, this area's got enriched metals, and you need to find them. I will show you how you do it. So you use a scanner, you scan the floor, like that. And then as you look down, you can see there is something under the ground. If I hold this button, it will scan and tell me that they are this way somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring all the probes in. Then I'm going to put another one over here. There we go. There we go. I've unlocked it. So this is the enriched metals scanning area. So I can scan. I can mine for enriched metals over that. I don't want enriched metals at the moment. I need just normal metals. So I'm going to go and have a look for a bit more of that, if I can. Is this a dead end? I think this is a dead end. Right, yeah, so there we go. Enriched metals. We have a question mark back there, which is the plant, which I can't climb up there yet. I'm having a bit of issue with the chat not showing everything, so I'm having to look at like 3 different spots. So hopefully I don't miss any comments. You put your phone in your bag, so I'm on the phone in your bag. Okay, that makes sense now. Yes, so the game is good. It's really good. It takes a lot of learning. It takes a lot of like brain power to learn it. But yeah, there's 2 caves there. Look, there's one there and one there. But it is, if you have Xbox Game Pass, it is included on Xbox Game Pass. Oh, I have another anomaly somewhere. I need to get this back out again. There it is. Look, oh, there's 2 of them. So if I blast this with my scanner, I'm running out of charge for my scanner, so I need to be careful. I don't think these ones move, so I might be alright. So that's a climb. I've run out of power though, so I need to charge up my... I don't think I've got any suit batteries, so I need to be careful with that. Are these ones that move? Doesn't look like it. Some of them follow you and chase you and give you damage you basically. So we have some organics here. Whoa, okay, look at this one. It's like a full wall. Where's it gone? Oh, I don't really understand. What was that like? The wall of it then, and then it's gone away. Oh, there it is. Look, expanding. So that comes out, and then it shrinks back down again, and then we can get through. But look, up there is minerals. I think. Is that one a moving one? No. Okay. Don't know what's going on there. That's like a gravity one. There's a lot to learn on this game. There's a lot to learn. So we've got this here. So that is minerals. And then up here, we have another climb. We have another wall I can blast down with a laser, but I need batteries for it. That's sand dripping off there. It looks like when you blast that, there is some more minerals on the other side of there. And then there's a way down here, which looks like, I think this is organics. Yes, it's on Xbox Game Pass, so if you've got that, it is included with your Xbox Game Pass subscription. So does this mean that... Right, okay, so having a look at this. This is a big organics deposit. That's a minerals deposit up there. There's a big climb up there, which I can't do. So what I can do here is, I can scan the area again. Can I scan the area without having any power? I think I can. Okay, I'm stuck in this one spot. That was weird. Never seen that before. So you can see from the colour, the red is this way. So let's try and do that. Whoosh! There we go. So I found the area which I can do. Right. So if I go to building mode and a mining outpost, I can now build that here. Not only does it mean I can mine for organics, I think you need a link to be able to do it. But not only can you mine, you can also use it as a fast travel. So now I need to relink. I need to link this to the ship, and I do that with these pylons. I've actually got a pylon with a longer connection range. That's good. I've got a load of those. So as you can see, the green is the connection. So I need to link. Okay, can I do it this way? Can I put it up here? We need to link them together, and you can recharge your suit. Oh, you can recharge your suit. Yes, good shout. Is he dying on 7 days to die? No, unlucky. I wonder if I can go up here. No, I don't have enough charge. Can I recharge? Can I recharge before this is linked to the ship? That's the question. No, I need to link it to the ship first, I think. You get a world record at how many times you've died on the game. Right, let's do this one. What I need to do is a normal pylon, I think, like that, and then I can then switch to the bigger pylons, because look at this, it's going to fill that. That's going to stretch a lot further. Let's stick that down here. So look at that, another 50 meters I can go. But we're going to stick that there. So there's an anomaly somewhere around here. Oh, I can still see the anomaly. Oh, it's big at the moment. And it shrinks down. Right, nice. Get through here. Through here. Ooh, that's weird. Right, this is because this can reach so far. I can actually get this to here. And then I should be able to get this to here, which if I put, okay, there we go, look, so it links the two together. If I put it far enough this way, when I make, oh, have I not, I can't build it. Have I not got enough? Maybe I need to do a smaller one. It's not quite long enough to connect to the both of them. Right, that's a problem then. Do that one there. Then this one over here.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
So he's done the sheep autopsy. Why can't I build this one now? I just don't have enough of them. I thought I'd had more. Thank you, welcome in. Thank you very much for liking the stream on TikTok. Right, it looks like I've used up enough. I've used up all of these, so I need some more. I'm assuming I can't use this travel pylon to connect this. Can I use this to connect them? Well, let me build it anyway. So I'm going to have to craft some more. But what I can do is I can go into production and go to this. What do I need? Metals. I need metals. So I need to craft more metals. I wonder if there's anything I can... What's going on? Why is it all windy?
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yes, whatever. Right, so I need a way of connecting these pylons. I'm not... This isn't set up right. I think I'm going to have to change something. So let's just cancel that. I'm just going to try and change it so that it has a better route. Ideally, I need this to be connected better. don't think I've got enough batteries for this. I need metals to craft the batteries. Grab these though. These organics is useful. How do I connect these two without it being... I mean, what I need is to get on the other side of these rocks, I think. Because if I need to do... Basically, I need to do a hub up there, I think. If I break this down... Can I place that hub up? I don't think I can. Let's retrieve this. So swapping the hub with a standard one. I think it looks like I've only got one standard one left, even though I've built loads of them in the past. So look, I've got... It says 5 of that. So does that mean that... Right, let's try this. Maybe the bigger ones take up more... Oh look, that connects. Whoa, wait. I'm wondering if then... Okay, so I think that what it means is the pylon hub takes up more cogs, whatever that is. So I've got loads more of these to use. So that's connected, that's connected. That's connected there. So all I need is one more here. Somewhere here. Yes. So that crafts there. Right, now they're all linked. So not only can I mine the stuff from that, I can also fast travel to it, which is always useful. It's getting late already. It's 5 o'clock already and I've not really got anything. So if I recharge my suit. Now 7 o'clock. So just to give you an idea of what you can do, fast travel, and then I can now select this hub up here. I can fast travel there. So what we've got here, we've got minerals here. So I can build one of these miners here, and I should be able to connect, if I can basically connect this with maybe 2 pylons to this. So then, and then we've got organics over there, so I need to make a miner there, and then I'll have to make a few pylons there. But I need metal. That's more important. So I think I'll carry on exploring with my last couple of hours before the radiation starts. I can't remember what that is up there. Harper just casually doing some maths homework. Right, that's blocked off. So I need a battery for my laser then. Jeremy did say I need a few batteries. But I also have another route that I was halfway through exploring. Hopefully the scientist has been researching this hook. Oh, it's nearly finished, 75%. Hook upgrade, which will mean I can climb up higher. So this place has got this new anomaly. Which eats your time. When you walk into it, it kind of slows you, speeds your time up. So if I can avoid it, it'd be best. Does this use up time as well? No, that's good. Right. Can't hold that up there though. I think that's Rapidium up there. Right, so this is the organic area. Okay, radiation in a minute. Okay. So did I find the radiation area? I don't... radiation, the organic area. I don't think I did. It's somewhere around... somewhere in this area. So let's try and find that in the last bit of time. So it's somewhere over this way, I think. I use up a charge, so it is over this way somewhere. Can I get down here? Or is this metal actually? Is this metal? I can take some of this. Oh. Don't know if I've got time actually. I'm about to get hit by radiation. Well that, oh look, there's the Rapidium, you can see it, so it's affecting the screen, and that's a different type of, oh no, that's just that's the other anomaly. So we need to build a miner there. That looks like metals down there, I think. So maybe there's going to be metals down here. Let's have a quick look. Right, I've got time. I might get a radiation, but... So is this a... That's a shallow metal. Uh-oh. Right, the radiation's hit. So this is going to start damaging me. I can get back to the ship before I die. Back to the ship before you die. Can I get down here? I might not be able to get down here. Okay, nice. That's a high climb. I'm on the wrong side of the ship. You're just going next to tow. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm only like a 6th radiated on this bit, so let's get back inside. Okay. I think Harper, don't think we need any more maths questions now. But I do. It looks like I've survived without any additional tows. So radiation only a 6th, so that'll go away overnight. If you get more radiation, what you can do is you can sleep in the infirmary, and that gives you a bit more recovery. So we need to go and talk to the scientist about the sheep. Where is he? He's one more up.
What if she died because of something we did?
Yeah,
It was just a sheep. The sooner we get over it, the better.
wasn't
How
just a
can
sheep.
you be so insensitive?
Let's just talk. Let's get involved before they make anything worse. So let's tell him about this one first. I discovered a pulsating anomaly.
I discovered something new. An anomaly that seemed to be pulsating.
Pulsating, as in shrinking and expanding.
Yeah, and it seemed to have 2 cores inside.
Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this observation to me. I suppose destroying it will be easier if you time your movement accordingly to the pattern in which it pulsates?
That's the one that gets bigger and then it shrinks again.
Well, keep that in mind. Thanks.
I don't necessarily have to destroy it. Right, did you find out why Molly died?
Hey,
the
you
sheep.
done with the post-mortem? Did you find Molly's cause of death?
Yes and no.
Oh, great.
Don't you just love science?
I know the direct cause of death, and it wasn't food poisoning.
Good.
No?
No, it was a severe brain hemorrhage.
What?
Oh.
Why?
That's the tricky part. Her brain looked changed. Part of it was covered with a strange, transparent film, like mutated tissue of some sort.
Okay. Something's mutated. This is why I'm worried that, Jeremy, this is what we were talking about before, that my thought was that the alters aren't necessarily permanent, that maybe they degrade over time. I don't know. I'm judging that based off an episode of Red Dwarf where they have a triplicator and it makes from one thing it turns into 3 and they have a lifespan. So part of it was covered in a strange transparent film like mutated tissue. So where did it come from? Are you talking about a tumour? How do you know it caused the hemorrhage? I mean, I want to answer all these questions, but how do you know it caused
How
the
can you be sure it was this thing that caused the hemorrhage?
I don't know.
Jan, I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I'm certainly not a veterinarian. A basic autopsy on a human being is all I'm trained to do. I ran a sample through our standard lab tests, and it doesn't fit any known results. So all I can tell you is this isn't any condition I could put a name on.
Well, nothing more we can do, case closed. I don't think I can say that one. This is not satisfactory, it's going to piss him off. We should inform Earth. That's the only option, I think.
Maybe we should report this back to Earth.
Do you get another altar, or is the last still
Have
the
you heard from
farmer?
anyone since we stopped?
No, so I've got...
No,
The farmer was the last one.
Just as I feared. The gravity field might have jammed
So we got
their
the
signal.
technician, then the
While we wait for them
scientist,
to
then the
reinstall it,
botanist.
let's collect more data.
I haven't
Such
grown anyone
as?
else new yet.
Well, we know it wasn't anything in the food or air conditioning that killed her. However, there could be other external factors at play. This planet, the Interral. Who knows if the proximity plane doesn't interact with our reality in some ways we don't yet understand? We have no idea about the microbiome here. Bacteria, maybe even viruses.
Well, yeah.
Viruses?
I mean, I'd like to think that when they
What
come
are you
back in,
saying?
the suit gets
We should all
cleaned,
get
like,
tested, just to be on the safe side.
before they come in. Technician was right, or we shouldn't have touched this. Technician was right.
The technician was right when he urged us to examine the sheep.
And we were right to listen to him.
Now let's follow through. Okay,
So that's greens, that's good.
how do you want to proceed?
MRI scanning.
We don't have an MRI
A
scanner, I
simple
don't think.
procedure that will give us the first crucial answer. Is anything affecting our brains too? All I need from you is a simple upgrade of our infirmary.
Okay, that's another
You can
another
handle
upgrade, another job to do. Right away.
Okay.
I think that's
Take
priority.
care of it right away.
Because if it turns out that we all have something wrong in our
We'll
brains
start the checkups immediately after it's ready.
because of the planet. So, craft a gravity sensor and craft an MRI scanner. Let's see what the MRI scanner costs. So if I need to go to the command center. Command center. So, do you build? Maybe I need to upgrade. How do you upgrade then? You want me to you're all infected with the flood parasite. Flood? Where's the... So I was in the infirmary. So how do you do an upgrade on the infirmary? Or do I need to craft an MRI scanner? Is that... Let's have a look in here. Can't do anything with that. This is just a sleep. MRI scanner is a research. Makes sense. Makes sense. Everything seems to be research. So I'm nearly done with that. So mission, no. Base. Now that's a good thing I need to get. The radiation repulsor. Makes radiation filters more efficient. With enough of them, you won't need to replace the filters. That's a useful thing at some point. Yeah, Jeremy knows his stuff. It's not on this mission thing here. Whoa. When you're exhausted, the screen goes a bit funny. Right, so this doesn't seem to be an option here. Maybe if I go to tasks. It just says craft an MRI scanner. Let's go back to the command center. Or could it be... Oh, this is the travel part, isn't it? Allows you to navigate, yeah. So let's go back to here. So expand, no. Build. So there's no, like, bigger infirmary. To remove, no. I want to upgrade it. I can't work out how to do that. But my guy's tired, so should we just sleep? Work it out in the morning? End the day. Craft it in the workshop? Okay, yeah, maybe. That would make sense, because if it's... I'm thinking it's more of like a room, the MRI, but I guess it's an item you could have. Oh, there we go. That's probably why this has got a purple marker on it. So 100 metal and 100 minerals. I've got the minerals. We just need metal. So I need to go and get somewhere to get metals. Now we've got the enriched metals. Where is... I can't look at the map outside while I'm inside. Yeah, the sun is far away. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So I need to be able to explore. I need to go and do more exploration, don't I? I think what I need to do is Production, I need... Not necessarily suit batteries, I don't think. I need another one of these. And I need another one of those at least. Apparently I've got enough of those. Let's take those out. So I need a drill cartridge, which means I need metals. So I'm going to have to go and explore. I could sign... I need him to carry on researching. He looks a bit angry, doesn't he? So I could assign him to the organics outpost. Then he can go out and be getting the organics. The closest metal deposit requires a mining charge. Well, I haven't even got that on my list. I don't think I can make that. So let's... Can I not find the right one? Airlock. So if I assign him to that, and I assign... Once I've built it, I'll assign Technician, Jan, to another miner. So I can make an enriched metals mining post here. So that'll give me metal, but not as much as an actual metal storage. So I need a laser to break this lock blockade so I can get through here. Oh, the actual mining laser thing. So I need to break through to this to get the minerals. Minerals, I've got enough minerals at the moment. And then what else do we have over here? Organics, more organics, metals, rock blockade. So it looks like I need to break this rock blockade to get through there. So, but I need the metal to be able to make the laser to be able to get through. So I think I'm going to have to go here and make some enriched metals, because then I have to process it. So I'm going to have to go and do that. So let's follow the pylons towards this enriched metal. Which is this way. So let's go and build. Have I got enough miners? I've got 3 mining outposts. And it looks like I've got 2 more pylons. Enriched metals are alright, but I've just got to process them. Can't just use the metal straight away. And you also get radiation when you're in the area. So obviously, again, that's a negative. So let's do that and that. I think I already found out where this was. I did, yeah. So that can go here. That's is that close enough? It won't be close enough, will it? This needs to go there. That links them together. And what I might do is, as soon as I'm here, I think I might just work on it. Keep an eye on my radiation. Okay, that's the hook upgrade is finished. That's good. So I've upgraded my hook. Let's see what else is the best to upgrade next. I might get these radiation repulsors. I need to use a planetary sample to do that upgrade, but filters is something that you need regularly. So I think maybe the filters is a good thing to do. Oh, I need to craft the hook upgrade as well. That's a bit annoying. I don't think I need to upgrade those things. Those things I'm not that bothered about. This upgrades how good you are at mining certain items, but again, they use a planetary sample upgrade. But I think this radiation thing is probably most important for me at the moment, because that's what I had issues with on the last section. So I'm going to stick that in, and I'm going to confirm that. Okay. Let's carry on doing this. Radiation is fine. We're not even at a 6th yet. This is getting me metals and enriched metals at the same time. So I'm just going to spend the day here.
Should I take care of this now?
Yes. So it's just going to be basically a full day of collecting elements that I need for...
Jan, can you check if we have enough food?
I didn't check, but one of you guys can manage that, surely. This is the only thing about this game, is there's very much a lot to think about. I've got a load of raw food, so if I go to production, kitchen, cooked meals, and do that, I can then tell you're doing maintenance. I reckon I'll bring you back and put you in the kitchen, a young botanist, so you can go back and start turning that food into the raw food into meals. Right, there we go. So let's do that. We're now getting evening radiation, so we're going to fast travel back here. Boosh, we're back. We didn't even get a third radiation, that's fine. So, is he in the kitchen? I don't think he's in the kitchen, is he? Because he's probably nighttime and he's probably off shift now. I can make them work longer, but I can also just do the jobs myself as well. Look, this recycler is something I built last time. Makes organics. I wonder how it makes it. Kitchen, I think, was at the top, right? So if I go here, I must work until I'm tired. Right, there's enough for everyone to have one meal now. Right, it's 11 o'clock, so I'm now tired. These guys are having a conversation.
I miss Lena so much. Don't be ridiculous. You're much better off without her.
So they're just having a random conversation.
How can you say that? You just set your ambitions aside to watch her make a career. She was worth it.
There you go. That's
happy.
the difference.
I was happy.
Okay. So we need to focus now on collecting more metals. What did I get to at that point? I got 50 metals, and I need to use that to craft this drill cartridge, I think. Oh, that's just finished. They've made me one. Okay, that's good. So I've got a drill cartridge now. So in the morning I can go and blast through that wall and hopefully sort that out. And I might add another one of those to my list. Okay, that's fine. No one's got any injuries. No one's got any issues. Everyone's a little bit in the middle. He's frustrated. He's rebellious, but we're all good. So let's get some sleep. So much to do. Remember, I'm basically managing 4 people at the moment, trying to make sure everyone's happy, and make sure the ship is working. Make sure there's enough food, and keep us safe. It is difficult in the brain to focus on it. The sun is still far away, so we have loads of time. Okay, so missions today. Everyone's getting up and about. You're going to be researching what? What are you going to be researching? We need to decide. I think I'm going to have to learn about crafting one of those. So we've got a contemplation room where a distressed altar can get better alone or under the supervision of the shrink or the guard. I don't have the shrink or the guard, but that's going to be like mindful room. The gym is going to be somewhere where they can exercise, and that'll be also good for the mind, basically. So those two are quite good to make people happy. With no more mission stuff. These non-metals efficiency. Mining minerals is faster. Maybe that'll be useful because I'm going to be doing a lot of mining now, and it doesn't cost me a planetary sample. So I think I might. Oh, I can't do that one without doing that one. Right. Okay. That's ruled that one out. So the density of illuminator, I'm not too bothered about those, and the range, not bothered. Anomaly shield means how many times I can get hit by that without taking any damage. I think it looks like we're going to do the gym. I reckon. Right, so what else did I say? I was doing assignments, wasn't I? I was doing assignments. We need to do. So you're in the kitchen. You're going to be carrying on making the food. Let's see. So I've got these left to cook. So you're going to be happy doing that. You're doing the research. You're doing maintenance. But it looks like there isn't any maintenance. Is that right? There's a bit in the dormitory, but that's fine. So what I might do is then I might send him back out to do the. Let's do enriched, because my character did enriched yesterday, which means I got a bit radiation. So I'm going to send technician Jan to. Oh yeah, break down the enriched metals. Yeah, that's a good point actually. I need to do that, don't I? Refinery. So let's send technician there first. Reduction, refinery. metals to organics. Wait, metals... Enrich metals into metals on organics. So I need to do that then, don't I? So that'll craft me enriched metals. It'll turn those. I've got 79 of those. It'll turn that into normal metal and organics. So let's just add all of those on. We don't need enriched metals for anything else, do we? And I do have some of these ALXs, but I don't know whether I need to do them yet. So there we go. I mean, that's going to take like... How much would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about 7 or 8 hours of work. So that means Technician Yarn is going to be doing that all day. But then maybe when the botanist finishes cooking in the kitchen, I maybe can switch him around and make him do the repairs. Anyway, we're wasting time. It's 8 o'clock. We need to get outside. And we need to blast our way through, I think, this rock blockade. I could even build a miner here. But we need to blast our way through there to see whether we can get metals from that as well. Let's see. So that is a high climb. So I could do that. Or I can run round, collect that shallow metal on the way past. I think we do that. Moth just flown in my house. Right. So that is round here, I think. Harper, welcome back in. We are currently... And that's the high climb. I said I was going to run round. I don't want to waste my suit energy doing that high climb when I can just do this. So the hook upgrade. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Ooh. Right. So this is a rock blockade through to the shallow metal. So I'm going to have to do that. But then I'll maybe have them craft me another battery at some point. Or I can craft my own batteries. This all needs doing. I need to get through this. So we are in through here. And this is the metals, which I can mine for metal. What's it telling me is here? So I can just extract these metals. We're going to need the metals, so let's just get this now. It should only be 3 loops. There we go. So I've got some normal metals in the bank. That deposit is now empty. We have an anomaly somewhere. Just check where I'm going. I'm going up this tunnel. Yeah, so this is where I'm heading to. The shallow metals up there. I think I can make batteries now on my suit. So there's an anomaly beeping in there, but it wasn't actually affecting me. So is that down there? Could this be metals? Well, that's definitely Rapidium. This... okay. Do I need to collect this? Just grab one loop like that. So this thing, energy wall, blocks all
There's nothing more to do.
connections between buildings. No. The anomaly empties your battery. Okay. What I wanted to do was I just wanted to try blasting it with this. See whether I could get rid of it. Looks like I can't do it without going in there. Okay, so that's something to worry about later, I think. It's a cool noise that it's making. Right, we'll still have to metal, so that's a place I can mine, and it'll just cost me time. So let's quickly sort the assignments out. So I wanted to put the botanist into there. So then technician yarn could go to the enriched metals and get more of that. While we're doing that, let's just mine this. Okay, that's empty. So then this is a wall here, which is something I need to smash through. There's a medium climb there and a medium climb there, so I can go up the climb as well. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do one of these. How do I... oh wait, how do I... you got to hover on that and then hit E. Nice, there we go, that was enough. That was cool, that worked. We can now blast the wall through. And that takes me through to some more enriched metals, right? Yeah. There's another tunnel here. Where the hell is this going? There's a rock blockade there, but that is enriched metals. What was that? Shallow Rapidium, okay. So there's the energy gate. So I've not worked out how to get through that. This game is there's a lot to remember. So let's just get through here just to see what happens. Where do I end up here? Oh look, ooh. Here we go, we've got another crashed pod, cargo pod. Future ex-girlfriend. This is another movie. Jenna travels back from the future to make sure Phil saves humanity. Did she really have to bring a +1 though? So that's
Nice.
that's movies that you can actually watch with you guys. So then we also picked up a trading card. Watching Speedway was the only fun thing I used to do with my father. When I told him who my favourite racer was, he cared enough to get me this trading card showing that racer. This might be the nicest thing he ever did for me. I guess he had a good day. I'm not that into Speedway anymore. Maybe I should give it another chance. And also a self-made mug, a very imperfect mug I made in free community centre workshop. The instructor encouraged me to highlight the imperfections, saying the true worth of a piece lies in its authenticity. So, let me just check that everything. Yeah, that's definitely working. So we collect those things, and we can then give those items to
My stuff landed here.
to our other altars, and it can cheer them up basically. Right, so we have gone under this little tunnel here and up to this. And it looks like that's a dead end, and it looks like this then brings you round to this high climb, which is here. So we've unveiled this section of the map. You can't go any further that way. There is an option to go that way. We could place a miner here, even just temporarily. You can scan for it to get your din-dins. What did you get? What did you eat? And what has everyone else eaten today? Let me know, because I had I think it was like a coconut sweet potato curry that my wife made. It was lovely. Right. So I need to place a mining tool down, because you can fast travel to it, but only once I've linked it. So I'm thinking if I put it here, I can make a few links to the base. Maybe I can. But there's an option to go this way, and there's a rock blockade there, but I don't think I need to break that because that's a medium climb up there. I'm not sure what I'd do. So there's no metal. There's enriched metal, but there's no actual proper metal there. I think what I need to do is do the hook upgrade. Need more pylons in it. Yeah, I mean I can make the drill cartridges myself now, so I don't think I need to do that. I think maybe you're right. I think maybe we need to add a pylon component package. I'm sure I should have more components than that. Oh, I didn't realize you could. Oh yeah, need whatever that is. We've got a radiation filter due to be made. We need this hook upgrade as well, so I'm going to add the hook upgrade, and I may just do that. You made hot wings and salad, nice. And Hoots had loaded fries. Oh, I love loaded fries. Yeah. Oh, look, so that's also craftable. Add that in the list, but that means now I need to assign someone to make it. So Yarn is still currently out there. You're refining stuff. I wonder whether I need... Why is that flashing? Does that mean he needs to speak to me? I could do with another altar, really, couldn't I? Maybe I need to assign... have we got enough food? We've got 7 meals. Let's assign Yarn to go to the workshop and start crafting some of this stuff. So, I basically want to put a miner down so I can teleport there easier. It looks like we have enriched stuff here. We have... I've already placed it out, but I think this is organics there. We have minerals over there. And I've not really explored any further that way. What was that? I can see, like, the rock there. That's interesting. Ooh, that music was a bit scary. Research is finished on the gym. Right. my research is finished. So what do we do next? Do we just upgrade these for the sake of it? Like that? It's 3 o'clock. I need to get... What is that on the wall? Just shiny. Look at them green chili fries. What? For some reason I imagine green fries with chili on them, not green chilies. Right, so this is the enriched metals. So do I place a miner here just because, or do I search for the scanner point for this? I'm only putting it down because I want a fast travel. But I've got an organics, and I've got a enriched metals. I don't have a minerals one. I mean, the minerals one I can place, and it can quite easily cut through to one of these, I think. So that's going to be a useful one. It's just I don't have any way of getting over here and back. So, where am I going to put my drill? I think I might put it in the organics bit, because I think... Wait. Let's find out where it is. It doesn't cost me anything to find out where it is, so let's just place one of those down. It's over that way somewhere. It looks like it's back that way. Maybe not. Let's do one of these. It's over there. Okay, it's going to be up there, isn't it? Let's be honest. Let's just go up there first. Wait. I'm just going to scan, just in case. This is tricking me. Yeah, it's up there. Okay. So I have to go up there. Okay. There we go. Found it. So, I'm going to place down one of my mining outposts. And all I need to do now is place down... I don't quite understand this. I've got enough... I've got 2 left, and that takes up 5, and that only takes up 1. Is that right? Let's get down here. 25 meters. Where is my other... Oh, no, I'm not going to have enough because look how far away I am. I'm going to have to craft more of those. I need to go this way. Back to the base, right? Yeah. So, let's run to the right. That's too far away. There. So then this next one is going to have to go as close to the base as possible, and then I'm going to have to make some more, I think. Now, I think here, it's not going to let me build it because I don't think I've got enough. It says 1 of none. So I can't place that. So I'm going to have to go and, unless you're already crafting it, production, you're in the middle of making a radiation filter, so let's do that. So we're going to have to come back for that. But at least we've built it. At least we've got the way of I probably need, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 more. So no, 1, 2. Might get away with 2 to get to that pylon, because I think you need to go round the base to this side. Okay. So that's high climb, I can't do that. I can't get through the energy gate. I could maybe explore up this way. I need to use this time to explore. I've got the time. Jono, welcome back in. We are exploring a new area. We have Rapidium there. Okay, yeah, so this... This is the bit where there's a load of these anomalies. So I need to go straight up to find out what's straight up here. Let's go up this way. Imagine doing this in real life. You're landing on a planet that you've no idea anything about it. You don't know what animals are here. You don't know what dangers lurking around every corner. Looks like I can't go any further there. And I've got a climb. Is that a big one? Yeah, that takes 3, and I don't think I've not got the right ingredients for that. So that's it, really. That's it. Until this guy's built those. Oh, he's in the middle of doing it. He's on the middle of doing it. Not just like your whole crew died. Yes. Yes. So you're exploring a random planet. They've no idea what's here. All of your teammates, they're like 5 of your crew, all died under suspicious circumstances. You don't know how they died. They didn't crash land and explode and get destroyed like that. They didn't have. All of them didn't have oxygen once they landed. Which is very strange, right? You survived, but everyone else didn't have oxygen. I've already done that. And then you've now had to create clones of yourself to survive. What a weird situation to find yourself in. Did I not find this area then? I didn't find this area, did I, yet? I think it said it was down here and I ran out of time. So let's go find this area. Hopefully he's built my pylons. Uh-oh. Is that one that comes towards you? Doesn't seem to be. That's good. There we go. And now I can put in the mining outpost. Do I put mining outpost here though? Is there any point? I don't think there's any point. How are you getting on with my pylons? 82%. 13 minutes left. So I've already been. Can I rotate? I don't know what that means, John. It looks like Japanese, but... Oh, you can rotate. That's nice. I did start learning Japanese, but I don't recognise it. So... I've kind of explored all this area, apart from here where it's a big climb, and here where there's an energy gate blocking me. And then there's a high climb up there as well. So I need this pylon to be finished and then get the hook upgrade, and then I should be able to get up there. I might have time to do that, but I reckon my focus is going to be, if I go and grab some more Rapidium, then these pylons should be done, I reckon. I can build the pylons, which will give me a teleport, and then that's another day done. Let's do this. Okay, I'm tired. Incoming radiation. Did you finish doing? You didn't finish doing it. Why did you stop? Bloody hell. You know, you rely on these guys to do what you want, and they don't do it. So let's go back and do it myself. Well, so you need Rapidium as well to fill up the Rapidium arcs so that you can take it back to Earth. So I need to collect Rapidium anyway. But yes, there is an option to make more yarns. If we go to... Tell you what, let's go through here. The quantum computer. We go to here. On my current upgrade, I've got a slot to make one more yarn. So the benefit is an extra body to do the work. Maybe a skill that can be required, like this one makes a doctor, this one makes a refiner, this one makes a miner, that one makes a guard, and this one, oh no, that's the botanist there. That's the one I've already got. So I've got options for a guard, which is disciplines the altars in the contemplation room. I don't really understand that one. I feel like that's more like a social worker, kind of like helping them, but disciplines them seems bad, seems negative. Miner, which will be good at mining stuff, so I can just send him out to do the mining tools. Or refiner, so he can be turning the metals into the enriched metals into metals and organics. And he also can be upgraded to a worker, so 50% efficiency when crafting items. That's quite a useful one. I don't know how they upgrade though, because none of these guys have had like an upgrade option. And then the only other one is this doctor. Heals 8 times faster at the infirmary, cooks food faster, comforts the altars in the contemplation room. So that's probably a good one. So I need to decide whether I do the miner for better mining efficiency or the doctor for healing. And obviously I've not had any injuries yet. I've had some like kind of injuries where they've been using a machinery which has broken down. Oh, that's another path. So you can split off from the doctor to... Okay, right. That makes sense. So if I make a doctor path, there'll be an option in the same way that was a separate path to make another separate path, right? So this would make a doctor, and then there's a shrink who is a separate character, and that's a refiner and a worker. Jeremy, what would you suggest? Do you think I'm going to need a doctor in the future to heal them? Or would you think I'm better off with a miner? I mean, the refining is important, but only if you have a lot of enriched metals. I really don't understand the guard one. I think I'm not going to bother with that. But I've got a slot for one more at some point. I don't necessarily need to do it now. The more people, the more mouths to feed, which is something I need to consider. Better off with a miner or a refiner. Okay. Well, that needs repairing at some point. So, what else is on my list? I've got things that need crafting. We have these things that all need crafting, which all need metals and some minerals. Now, I've been collecting a lot of metals, so I'm thinking in my last bit of day, I go up to the workshop and carry on doing what these guys couldn't be bothered doing. Make the hook upgrade, hopefully. I might just carry on working, even though it's going to make me tired. I might make the hook upgrade there. Right. So, we've got the hook upgrade, and we have made some more pylons. As right now, a refiner will be most beneficial given how much enriched metal you have access to. Actually, that's true. There's a lot of enriched metals, isn't there? So I could have 2 mining outposts, then mining the metals, and then somebody could refine it. But yes. So we have a damaged ship, so I can repair that into a cubit, I think, which should be an upgrade. I might look at doing that. I've got the climbing hook upgrade, which we just made. You have had resource shortage issues in the past. The miner might be helpful, but things are getting weird with Molly dying, so maybe Doctor. I don't know if the Doctor... Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the story. I don't know what the Doctor's going to be able to do. But I don't need a new person yet. Let's adjust this. So, this guy, I think I'm going to have to put him back on base maintenance because the base has got a few little issues. We've got the dormitory, the social room, the refinery, the womb, all have repairs that need doing at some point. So I'm going to put him on that in the morning. Research-wise, he's just doing more research. That's fine. He can carry on that. I think when it gets to that point, I'm going to be a bit stuck with upgrades unless I get some planetary samples. I can get a planetary sample actually because that bit where I scanned it and it became like plant life, I needed to follow that, and to follow that I needed the hook upgrade, which I've just given myself. So, okay. So you need to carry on researching. You need to fix stuff. So then I might as well leave you in the workshop to carry on crafting things like the gravity sensor, and then add on to that the MRI upgrade. So yes, that's good. So it is time for bed. I am tired. This one. Okay. go to bed and spend the day tomorrow. What am I doing? Finishing off that enriched metals thing. So I could maybe send 2 people out to mine enriched metals for the day. First things first, airlock. So I need to put the pylons here to try and get these back to the base. Do I go down here? Do I do like 1, 2, 3 maybe? Or do I do 1, 2, and then maybe I have to do 3? I don't know that. I don't know yet. Anyway, let's go out to here then. Because they've got to get to this blue thing. I don't think it can go through the base. What was under there then? So that is... yeah, that's just the wrong way. I think this is a laser which I blasted through last time. Oh no, this is a climb. I can do this climb now. Uses 3 energy for this. Okay, nice. So I've got pylons. Yeah, definitely take the pylons through the grapple point. Be a lot short at this one, yeah. But the only problem is, look, so that doesn't reach through to the blue thing. Even though I can see the blue thing, it has to go down there. So let's just do this as far as I can. Right. So here we go. This is the next spot to there, and then this is the problem here. Is let's go back down here. Whee! So that's got to reach to that up there. I can't quite get to it, look. Damn it. I was hoping I could see that. Can I go this way? Will it see it through there? I can see it, but I think I'm just too far away. Let's try doing a big pylon. Will that one work? No, it just doesn't reach. Is it tall enough? Yeah, oh look, yes! But I don't have enough. I don't know how you make those big ones. Does that take up 5 pylons? So I'll need like pylon components. So that takes 5 components, and I've currently got 2 on me. So if I do another one of these, do that, prioritize that. He should now make this one next, which will give me 5, which means I can stick this down. Can I not temporarily place that? Anyway, so it's in the shadow of the wheel by those like triple rocks. So I'll remember that for later. So I'll come back to that in a bit. Let's recharge the suit. Yeah, because it just takes a bit of time. Let's recharge the suit. I'm going to go up that next climb and just find out what's up there. Okay, suit's fully charged. How far did he get along with the production? Oh, he's nearly done. 9 minutes left. Do I wait for that then? Do I go and scan for this thing? Maybe I'll go and scan for this planetary upgrade. Yeah, I had to find the sweet spot, but I also had to get the bigger... so those pylons, the pylon hub is taller as well as better range, so... so I then need... what? This thing. Where was the... what? This bit? Oh, it was here, wasn't it? Yes, so it's this. So, it's a dead end there. So it obviously goes up this climb. How many minutes has it been? They're done. Right, so I can go and stick that down, which will be a teleport. That'll unlock a teleport. Stick that down. So that's going to take 5 components. Let's go and stick this down. And it was somewhere near this. Yep, that'll do. So now that connects all the 3 together. So now I can teleport to this bit up here. I can also, if I get chance, you're still doing that. I could send 2 people out to all mine that stuff. But I want to do this next. Heads up when you start climbing up to set up the main quest device. Remember to bring a battery. Okay. I think I did have, but I maybe cancelled it. If I do that, and I can add those to my list. Maybe that way around. So I need some minerals as well. So I need to basically build another miner up here and pass it through this gap here. So I need to break that rock blockade, find the miner bit for that, and build a mineral miner there. I think we've got 1, 2, 3 miners out already. We've got 1 left. Okay, first things first. Big climb up here. Ooh, shiny. So we have an anomaly. Can't climb up to this to collect anything. There's no like loose Rapidium there. So quickly get the illuminator out. Right, there's an anomaly there. There's some minerals here. Is this coming towards me? Oh, I might just blast this one anyway. We have some Rapidium here. Whoa. What's going on? Those ones are moving. Those ones are moving. I'm going to have to get rid of these. Are they getting angry because I'm doing that or something? Whoa, hello. Are you coming down? I'm worried that they're getting angry that I'm destroying them and they're bringing more. I'm scared. Reminds me of like War of the Worlds. Is it War of the Worlds? With the noise? I just don't want them coming up behind me while I'm mining. So we need some minerals. So let's extract these. We've got loads of time today. I can extract this, yeah? What can happen is the anomaly can just come up behind you and grab you. So I've grabbed all those minerals. Let's just double check. The one that couldn't move yet was a baby. Right, where am I at? Where am I at? Production. So you've made whatever I had on my list. You've made the what was I making? There was an upgrade that you've just made. What do I do with that? I've got to put that into the machine, right? I've got to put that into the computer. I can't remember what I asked you to make now, but you've made it. I probably need to make you add in another one of these, right? So what have we got? We need a load more metals. Minerals, we kind of made the gravity sensor. Oh, that's the mission. That's the mission thing, isn't it? The gravity sensor, yes. Oh, okay, so there's the sensor placement. How do you get to that? You've got to put 2 in. How on earth do we get up to these things? Got to hold the ore up. So it looks like maybe this way goes to one of them. We're going to have to use a load of batteries, like you were right, Jeremy. Like, I climb up there, and then it looks like maybe there's another climb to get to this point to climb up there. So it looks like that's 3, that's probably 2. And then maybe you come across here to come up here for the next one. If there's 2 sensor placements, can I place them in one place or the other? Or do I need to make 2 of those? I don't know. Anyway, let's just have a quick look then. So that is... Oh god, that's getting really angry at me, that. So we've got this bit here, which is an energy gate. Not worked out what to do with that yet. Over here we have some... I'm going to have to bring this out again, just in case. I feel like I'm going to get got by another anomaly at some point. Usually that means I can grab something from these piles, but I think it's just an effect. Look, this is another... Oh, this is what I was looking for last time, right? Whoa! Get away from me! Woo! Recharge. Nice. So the gate is a non-issue. But I can't do anything with the gate anyway with this, right? Is it like, or is it like... Yeah, look, I don't know whether I'm supposed to do anything with that. I'm going to leave that for now. I wanted to find out... Here we go. Planetary thingy. This is what I was after. Gadoosh. Planetary sample. Right, so that's another upgrade. What's this? I thought that was something else I could scan, but I've just wasted some power. Whoa. It does that every so often, like a random spin. Might be my mouse. So, where are we at then? So, there's a shallow Rapidium, yep. There's an energy gate there, yep. And then we've got 2 entrances that way. Here we go. This is Rapidium that I can pick up. Let's get down here. What we got down here? We've got some more minerals. Got a really big... so that's the one that blocks the route, right? So, 4 o'clock, let's grab the minerals. Need minerals. That's gonna go...
Check if we have enough food.
Stop eating so much food then. Boosh. Right, let's go. We need to get out. So, I'm not near anything. But if I go down to the right, drop down, I can then run back to the base, because then the right... Is this right? Yeah. It doesn't tell me to climb there. Yeah, I'm defending myself, but at the same time, it's not necessarily ideal. Rock blockade there. I'm going to skip past this. Radiation's coming. We're going to drop down here. Whee! And then we're going to get back to the base. Okay, so we got a bit further. Jan Bot was supposed to manage the food. I know. I mean, I think I did tell him to do other stuff. I think he's in now. He's in there now. He's asking about food. So does that mean I don't have any food left at all? I've got 3 more meals. So what I need to do then is I need to go into production. Greenhouse, we need more of this then, right? So we need to put him into the greenhouse for the morning. And then I can do Beyond Technician on the enriched metals. What are we looking at here? That's nearly done. So I was going to do... What was I going to do? I need to work out what job I need to do now. Because there's still some work hours for me. These guys all knock off at like 5 o'clock. I haven't got a hungry face. Yeah, it's their person. It's like how they're feeling at the moment. So this guy's feeling frustrated. We should get scanned as soon as possible. I'm worried I'm sick. Or I'm worried sick. So this guy's angry. Emotional status is angry. He looks like he's feeling okay. He's angry. So we did research. So that needs researching. We just don't have enough metals. So that's what I was going to do. I was going to go to the refinery and do a bit of these, right? Spend the last of my evening doing that. Go to this. Work to 11 on that. Turning refined metals into normal metal and organics. Okay, there we go. So now, what have we got? We've got some metals. I think also I need to go to the computer. Where was the computer? It's through here. And I think... Is it in here? There's a place that you can put a damaged chip. Where would that be? Machinery, maybe? Machinery? Let's go into machinery and see if it's in here. Needed... No, this is the ones that need repairs. Active filters, auto load. Okay, repulsor modules is another thing I need to look at what they cost to make. I can't see that in there. Repulsor modules. They're not in there. So I don't know how to make those. My guy's tired. It's 11:30, so I need to get to sleep. But where do I put the chip again? Smart computer. Please don't kill the new crew. Yeah. Do we think that's what it? That's a. What, the chip is a room? I thought you had to make. I thought you had to. I've got this damaged chip. Can be found in cargo drop. Perhaps it can be repaired. I thought I had to put it into the computer or something to repair it. I'm quite heavily researched now, so right. Let me go to. I want to see about this MRI thing. No, I don't. Research tab. Right, let me get to sleep. I think we need to sleep first. The scientist wants to talk. Place the gravity sensor on the top of canyon. Crafting MRI scanner. How's my radiation? I think it's alright. Okay, let's get some sleep, because I think this is going to cause me to wake up late. You're out of power. 1 meal a day doesn't seem like much food, yeah. That's true. It isn't much food, is it? We're out of food though now, look. Altar Rebellion. It's because we don't have enough food, right? Dupe, welcome in. This is the Altars. So they keep getting like angry about stuff. So I might as well go to the kitchen, because they're going to be not working for another 2 hours. Kitchen. Oh, there's no food to make. Is that right? Do that. It takes 2 hours. Greenhouse. So we've still got this. I mean, this guy needs to be working in the greenhouse, doesn't he? So let's just make some of these. So we've got a bit of food each. Okay. And then we're going to go to what? Where was the next gen Fallout shelter? Yes, this is what you've got to live in the future when World War III happens and everything gets nuked. We're all going to be living in this kind of vertical. So, you know, like on the line that they're making in like Saudi Arabia or whatever country they're making it in. This is just a vertical version, isn't it? Or a circular version. Tasks. Survival game by the people who made this war of mine. It's something I've not played myself. How do I speak to these? How do I speak to them? How do I get through to these kids? I can't go up in the lift. I'm at the top. Right, where is everybody? Let's go and speak to scientist. Depressing game. Okay, well, I'll avoid that then. So the next 3 months, yeah, probably. Is there a problem?
Is there a problem? Listen, Jan, we're fed up with your mistakes.
Alright, Mouth.
What do you mean, fed up? What is this? Morale is at an all-time low. You need to reevaluate your priorities, or else.
Or else
what? Or else they will be reevaluated for you. What exactly do you want me to improve? Good leadership requires treating people as equals, or at least creating a credible impression of doing so. Stop ordering us around like puppets.
Dupe, everyone's Jan. It's all we're all clones of the main person. Right, so what's the task then? Improve the moods of the altars. Do not let anyone die. I mean, that was kind of my focus the whole time anyway. So yeah, so we're all Jan. So this game is basically about you're a builder. You travelled onto another planet somewhere in the universe to look for an element. You find the element, but your team die when you land on the planet. You then need to use that element that you found to branch off from your history to create alternative versions of you. Robert, it's called the Altars. So you create alternative versions of you who have different skills. So that guy was a scientist version of me, so he's going to do all the research for me. We have a technician version of me who does the complicated kind of technical tasks. We have a botanist who's making food, and we're thinking about making another one who can do either refining or mining for me, or at least do it better. There we go. So scientist Jan is in the research lab, botanist Jan is growing stuff, and technician Jan is currently out mining. Right, so I need to improve the altar mood somehow, and I know how to do that, but I'll do that later. We're going to watch a movie together in the social room. Maybe a version of me that's funny, handsome, and loved. Dupe, I'm sure that is already you. I would like that version of me, though. If only cloning was real, I would probably have done it by now. Find stuff for metal to get to the MRI? Yes, so what? Right. Games like this is where I have my brain fries a little bit, and I get almost stuck with what I'm going to do next. He's out of research. I can make an anomaly shield, which I probably won't bother with. I can't make any of these because these are all stuck behind. Well, I can planetary samples, but I don't want to make them yet. I could make a large storage. I could get into craft to research that. Storage isn't an issue currently. It may be in the future. MRI is big priority. You seem really anxious. Yeah, I'm gonna prioritize that. It's just, what do we need? We need 100 metals, and I don't have much metals. So do you know what? Right. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, there's nothing queued up for you, so I'm gonna send you to the other outpost. So that's 2 guys are researching or are mining enriched metals. I didn't find anywhere else that have normal metals yet. Don't know if that's a thing. We need food, so he needs to be doing that. He needs to be producing this raw food. He's halfway through. He's got 9 hours left. So I need him to do that. I need the other 2 to get the enriched metals. Minerals, I think I've got enough, but I'm wondering whether I go and get more, because this takes 100 minerals and I've got 106, so that I might run out there. So I think I might work on this for half an hour, which will give me more pylons, which is workshop. Work on that. Oh, did I finish that already? I think I did. And then I might nip outside and look for some more minerals. I think I know where I can go for that. Need the MRI scanner, climb, place the gravity sensor, upgrade the computer. Right, this is all of it a different angle. There's minerals there, look, which is hidden behind an energy gate, so I can't get that. Where's the other minerals? Everything's spun around. I feel like I'm on the wrong side. It needs to be this way, right? So there's minerals here. So I think I teleport here, place my mining thing there, and then I can join onto this pylon thing here. So, plan. Thanks, Johnny, to better stop being bossy, Bill John. Shut it, science nerd. To the mines. Yeah. You know how you were having a lovely time in your research lab? Get out and mine me some stuff. Oh, shut up. Right. So let's go follow the pylons up the climb. Follow the pylons up the climb. It's 3 o'clock already. No, 1 o'clock already, so I need to make sure I'm not wasting too much time here. So, it's going to be in this side of, behind the other side of this rock blockade. So I need to now place my laser. I need to craft, using up metals, precious metals, to place that laser, which means I can now blast my way through here. And then we can use the scanners, find out where the deepest part is. Somewhere over here. There we go. Found it. So it's here. Go down there. So I now need to connect this scanner, this miner, to here. So I'm going to have to put a pylon. Did I not finish crafting those pylons? It stopped crafting it. Well, I think I know what happened. the radiation filter got used automatically. And then I started crafting this. So I need to do that. And then I need to send you to quickly work on... No. I'll teleport back and do it myself. Let's grab some of this here while I'm here. Minerals. Metals. Using up a lot of my day, but we need the metals. We've now got loads of metals. Oh, look. So there's another anomaly thing here. That's the gate. That's the energy gate. Blocking my way. Some more metal here, look. Am I getting attacked? I'm getting attacked by that. Look at this. So that's the one that expands. Right, okay. I know. So, we need to get back so we can build the pylons, because I've only got enough for none. I've got enough for non-pylons. So I need to get back. I need to get back, craft the pylon. What's around there? Ooh, more minerals. Yeah, that's the one that's from above, the one that gets bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller. Let's go... Oh, there's an up there as well. Where am I? Okay, I haven't been up there yet. Shall I climb up there? Am I wasting my time? I was wasting my time, I think, because I think I could have gone up here. Oh, damn it. Anyway. So at least we've gone up there now, so we've linked all this bit together. I know the lay of the land. So it looks like there's a down climb there where I've not been. But I need to get back to the base before I go and explore anymore. So let's go back to the base. Back to the base. Why is Jan Technician in the kitchen? Why is he in the kitchen? Why is he not mining? Did I move him by accident? Huh? Why is he off shift? What's happened? I don't understand. Right, anyway, we're going to go back. Fast travel to the base. I don't understand why he's in the kitchen. It looks like he wants to speak to me. That's yellow as well, look. High failure risk. Okay, we're gonna have to... Oh, he's going back out. I must have just come in to eat. Let's just quickly do that so he can fix stuff. Oh god, this game.
Looks like we're running out of storage space.
No! Stop it! This game's almost like impossible to manage. Right. Botanist is in the greenhouse. He's in the kitchen still. What was I coming to do? I was coming to the workshop. Sorry, I'm have to have some painkillers now. My face is starting to hurt again. Tried a bit of dentistry work. It's not fixed it. Right. So we're going to go to workshop. Finish the pylon package. There we go. Someone else can do a radiation filter later. Complex game, Robert. It's so complex. My brain cannot cope with this. This is why I'm glad people like Jeremy are in here and Hoot and Witch and everybody else, because my brain cannot deal with this. So we've done that one. We need to do this upgrade. I wonder if I can do that now. It's going to take 6 hours, but I don't have enough time to work on that. Let's leave that till tomorrow. Let's go back outside. Let's link up this outpost. So we need to go to this outpost, teleport there, fast travel. We don't need that. We can go this way to the left. Am I in the right place? Or did I go to the wrong one? Not enough storage. Yeah, I'm in the right place. I need to go down. Oh look, there's some metal. I might as well get this. No storage, damn it. You like what you see? Getting a subscribe? Thank you very much, Robert. Thank you very much indeed. I'm trying to get to this 500 target that I've set myself. But what am I doing? What am I doing? You're off shift, so you've stopped working. You guys all finished for the day. So I can't get that metal because I don't have any storage. So I need to build a bigger storage room. I'm wondering whether I can go back and make a small storage. Delete a small storage and build a medium storage in its place. So let's do... Oh, I don't have any mine. Oh, yeah, this is not where I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to be going... Oh, I think I've gone to the wrong place. I was meant to be going... It's the minerals, right? Here. This is where I'm meant to go. Damn it. You recommend me to your friends. Thank you very much. And Dragon Ball, welcome back in. How are you doing today? Right, I'm in the wrong spot because I flipped this... I did think I shouldn't have been getting irradiated here. Right, that's going to use up energy, but that's fine. We're about to hit night time as well. Fast travel across the map to here. This is the one I'm meant to go to. So I now need to go follow the pylons, up the climb. Follow the pylon up this climb here, I think. Yep. Okay, so then we've got this new miner here. It needs to connect to one of these pylons. Just made some new pylons, so then we can do pylon. Okay, incoming radiation. That is perfectly acceptable. Oh, look, I can do that. Nice. So that can go on this corner here. That. So that now connects all of this together. Okay. That took longer than I planned, but that's fine. I can now fast travel back to the base. Okay. We've got a bit of a grid, a bit of a network growing here. So now we can solve that. Is this this is the altars. The altars. So these guys are all upstairs. They're all kicking off about stuff. But what I'm going to do is... See, he's not worked on fixing that thing yet. I'm going to go up to the workshop. What's on my list? MRI upgrades still. Do I have enough? I've got 110 plus 28. I don't know what that means. I've still not worked out what that means. I've got enough minerals and enough metals. I think I can now work on this. So I'm working to the night. It's making me tired. These guys can just carry on chatting. This is more important. Okay, so we're going to stop working now. Right, okay. The management part of this game is so... It affects my brain too much. Okay, first things first. Greenhouse. I think you finished that because you should have finished that because... No, we don't have any raw food, no. So you've not finished. You've not even got anywhere near this. You're only 12% in. Right, that's annoying. I thought working in there all day you would have got way much further ahead. So, you're going to have to carry on working in the greenhouse because you're slow as hell. Ferrari dude, welcome in. Are you a F1 Ferrari fan? Or just the normal road-going cars? If so, we can speak about F1 because I'm an F1 fan. So, it's really hurting my brain. So I need him to stay in the greenhouse. I could do with Jan Technician going into the workshop to carry on doing the crafting of the MRI machine. That's more important. And then Scientist Jan, he can just carry on. He can just carry on. The ticking timer, that gets me stressed. Yeah, well, you've never got time. Your time seems to go much quicker. I think it's like a minute every 2 seconds, like real time. It's just a name. You just like Ferraris. You're not specifically into teams or anything. What's your Ferrari that you would drive then? What's your model? That's good. That's a good question for the chat. Dream car. What's your dream car? And we can either do dream car as in literally one of one, you know, like crazy custom car that no one else has got, or you can do generic kind of dream car. Because my dream car is an RS6 and I drive an A6, so it's similar looking, it's just a little bit less power. But I mean, obviously I would love to have something super fast like supercar, but I'm not sure what I would have. I always used to like the Bugattis. I do like some of the McLarens. But an RS6 would always be the one that I would buy if I had the money. Obviously, things like the some of the cars they've been bought by rich people before they even were manufactured, so you can't even buy them even if you had the money. Right, okay. Chevy Corvette, nice. Technician John wants to speak to me. Let's go and speak to him before I go to bed. Drive so infrequently, your license expired? Oh, fair enough. I mean, let's say you've got a license.
Hey man, you're clearly angry.
Right, this is going to be difficult then.
Meaningless small talk will only make me more angry.
Okay.
So maybe we can talk about something meaningful.
I do have a few things in my pocket which I need to give people.
Punching that smirk of yours would definitely do the trick. But if you really need to know, walking it off, I guess.
So I'm postponing the detonation. I don't know what that means. Easy to maintain, aren't you? Then punch me. I don't really know what I'm postponing the detonation means. I mean, does it mean like putting back the anger? Gonna watch TV now? Solely for it. No worries, Dragon Ball. No worries. If you need to know, walking off, I guess. So I guess postponing the detonation just means delaying the time when you explode because you're so angry. Easy to maintain, aren't you? Or then punch me. I don't know. I'm not, he likes basically like straight to the point. He's straight to the point. I'm just going to say this one then.
Maybe you should punch me. Why not? Let it all out.
There we go.
You don't want that. Trust me.
It's new, but the F80. F80.
I appreciate the offer.
So that was a good answer. He liked the kind of straight to the point. Go on then, just do it then. And he was like a bit smiley about it. So that's helped. You want a VTOL? Vertical takeoff and landing. Oh, that'd be cool. Imagine going to the shops. Just nip into the shop in my VTOL. So that still needs fixing. I need him to do that. But I need him in the workshop at the same time because I need to manage that. Right. I need to get to bed. It is nearly midnight. So we're going to... Oh, what are we saying?
The refinery is such a weird place, don't you think?
Okay. I don't really care about that. Infirmary, recycler, workshop, captain's cabin. Personal ones are hitting the market already. Is that as in like those kind of almost like a motorbike with fans on it? I've seen those ones. Right, day 42. So we're still fine with the sun, but the issue is
Yeah, we're running out of storage
what's
space.
one of them?
You know?
Let's just have a look. How much does it cost to build a new storage space? Oh, look, there's the... Okay, so the radiation repulsor is a room. Module designed to decrease the drain rate of the radiation filters. You need metal, minerals, and Rapidium. Okay. So I can do another one of these if I have a bit more metal. What I don't understand is it says it's already allocated 140 metal to something. I'm assuming that means it's in here. So it's allocated the metal. So if I was to close that out, yeah. So now I've got 48. So if I take that out, I don't know if they even used metal. No, they didn't. Metal is your main drain, right? Yeah, and it won't give me any main metal things. What the thing I was confused about is it says I've got 158 metal, but I think it's because they're in a queue like that. So that's 58. How much did I need for that? The MRI upgrade is what's costing us the most, so I can't take that out of the queue because I need them to grow that. Basically, I need to make that. So let's see, what did it take for the medium storage? I can make a small storage, but that's 120. Whereas for twice the metal, it's more than double. I can research a large storage, but I imagine that'll be even more. So I need 2 more metal, really. So do I take myself to the refinery? Refine some metal myself. Where was it? Was it 1 up? Yes. Was that another 5? Did that work? Yeah, 63. So we need the storage. We can't do anything without the storage. So we're going to build a medium storage. Oh, look at the medium storage. Look at it. Right, that goes there. Oh wait, that's not going to go there because that's took away my. Research labs are going to have to move to... Let's put that over here. And let's build the medium storage. I wonder if... do I have a TikTok account? Yes, I'm currently live on my TikTok as well. I don't know what you would search for though. I can't remember what my username is. Does it tell you there? Oh, it's Toluco, TOLUCO, and then 2 underscores, which is the same as my Twitch. There we go. Well, yes, so I do have a TikTok. It's probably my secondary thing. So YouTube is my main one, along with Twitch, but YouTube is my main one, and then Instagram and TikTok are kind of secondary, I think. So, did I actually build that or not? Look back in. Medium storage. I didn't, right? Did I not do that? Storage. Yeah, so I need to put in a storage, which I can put down there. There you go, that fits in perfectly. So I've now got more storage. I've gone from I don't know how much it was. I've gone from like 700 storage to 1080, but it's also made my base heavier, which means I need more organics to move my vehicle. So that's things to consider. But like, I could delete a small storage if I needed to. Now I've got this medium storage. I could delete one and get the ingredients back, but I realize I kind of get it with these though. It's basically a personal aircraft drone thing. Cheapest seen, 128 grand. Wow. I mean, if you're like a millionaire, and if you're unlimited money, then I guess it's something easy to. Right. Okay. This might actually. If I delete a small storage, I get 30 metal back. So that'll be. And then medium storage is 60 metal, but with some minerals. My minerals are allocated to something at the moment, so what are they allocated to? They're allocated to that. If I was to get more minerals, I could delete my small storage and build one big medium storage, and that should... Am I reading that right? Let me just double check. So that would be... So small storage, it would take up less slots, because these take up double. Barry Dude, I can see you've joined on the TikTok Twitch. Thank you very much. Right, so that is a 120 and that's a 300. I don't know if I'm getting this wrong. Barry Dude. Hello, hello, hello. I don't ever actually tried clicking this, but I'm going to try it on yours. Say hi. Is that not? I don't know if that's working. I don't think it worked. There's an option to click say hi, but I said it in real life as well. Right, so, am I getting this wrong then? If I delete those, I've got enough to make 2 medium storages, so I could do one there and one there, right? So 4 small storages, I could fit 2 medium storages in. I just need minerals. So I might actually do that next, just because... The perfect vehicle for a burb, yeah. Although can't you just fly anyway? I feel like it's unnecessary. Right, so that is queued up. I don't think we've started the day yet, the work day yet. It's only 9 o'clock. Let's just go and have a look at the workshop. Oh no, he's working on it. He's working on it. Right, so let's go out and about. Let's get some minerals. I did make a new... Did I make a new one? Did I make a mineral area? You're on that outpost, that's fine. I need to keep an eye on your radiation. That's the mineral one, yeah? So I need to teleport to that. Just before I get to work, let's look at my altars. Oh no, they're both... The radiation's low. Whoa, 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 what did it say? Mineral radiation. That's fine. Okay, right. Let's work smart and hard, I guess. Saves your arms. Or your wings. Right. So we need minerals. So that's 30 there. I think he just made the... I think he just finished work, right? Did he finish work on the MRI? Production. Yeah, look, he finished work on the MRI. Okay, right. So we want to make sure that there's 2 radiation filters all the time. Yeah, okay, right. Let's now go to the command center. Command center. Cheers for the follow over on TikTok as well, Ferrari Dude, and for liking the stream. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much. Right, so what I was going to do then was... I was going to build another medium storage, which I need 60 metal. If I then do that, yes. That's going to be 53. Can I afford to do this? Yes, I can. And then I can build medium storage, put that in there. Now... delete that, delete that. And now, not only do we have... I don't have as much storage. I've got about 1,000 less, but I've got enough. But I've also unlocked 2 more slots for rooms. I've got a gap there, I've got a gap there. I can put the research lab up there if I needed to. What do they take? Yeah, that's that, that's that. All that room for activities, yeah. So that not only does it mean that that row there has been made, I could actually fit another one in there like this. In fact, I might do that. So now I've got 1,200 storage. So now it took up the same amount of space, but I've got an extra 200 storage basically. So. The other medium. Oh, that one. The only thing is that's filling up that nice gap, isn't it? It would be nice to have them together, but then you've got like these like loose space things. Like maybe that could go like that. And then that could go... What I need is a large storage. I need to research the large storage, and then maybe I can delete some of these and make a large to fill that. It does mean that if they want to poo, they need to go down here, through the medium storage, and then to the recycler. Right, I think I've built everything, apart from the gym, which is out of my price at the moment. I don't really need that yet, but I do need that eventually. I don't think I can jiggle this around to fit any better than it already is. So, what is the game? So this is the Alters. Essentially, it's a survival game based like a space-based survival game, but instead of multiple characters, they are clones of you because your team didn't make it. It's a bit like Tetris. But it's damaging my brain. This I'm thinking too hard. Thinking too hard about it. Yeah, things like this space here is wasted because you to be able to get to the unit that would be fitted here, you need a door, but this block only has this block has no doors basically, so you have to go through that to get to this. So, and then you have to go through that door to get to that. There's no way of getting a door through to that or through to that. So, fitting all these squares in a circle. We need more drugs to make this work. I know. Why don't they give you a circle? Like options for a circle, but yeah. But I mean, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad at the moment. I mean, what you can do things like that's a 4, isn't it? And that's a 5. So really, I could do that and switch that round. You know, that sort of thing. So that fills that gap. I was keeping like the kitchen, the dormitory, the social. I was keeping all that at the top, but it doesn't really matter. People just move about up and down. And like that's a 5 there. So if I've got a 5 slot, I could put a 5 slot in there, or that's a 5 I think as well, isn't it? Or I could put multiple 4 slots. I don't need the space yet, but because of the weight now, because of the storage, is actually. I'm actually too heavy to be able to afford the fuel to travel. So at some point I'm going to have to expand the base. So I need to research expanding the base. So for now, maybe I might just remove that storage. I've still got enough. I've got 900. So now I can move the base. I don't need to worry about that. Anyway. So it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I need to install the MRI scanner in the infirmary. So let's go find the infirmary. Okay, you're on it. Okay, nice. Here, right? Install infirmary. How long is that going to take? Okay, that was quick. So, scan yourself using the MRI in the evening. Right, it's not the evening yet. That's the MRI. Look on these beds. So we need to get people on the beds. So, we've got that. It says you do it in the evening. I'm not going to do that yet. I think I'll end up sleeping if that's the case. So, we'll do that in a minute. Do that later on. So, okay, tasks. I think I might need to go back out again. And what do I need? I need minerals. Let's go back out to the mineral department. All the way down to the airlock. And let's go back out to here. We'll just spend the rest of the day mining minerals, because I think that's probably the most beneficial.
There's nothing more to do. Should I move there?
Why not? Not like you can. Oh wait, is there not anything to do in the kitchen then? If you've just done. Yeah, there we go. I can stick you in the kitchen, right? Kitchen botanist. So you're not making anything, are you? I've got 2 of those, that's fine. So I can then stick you on base maintenance. You're on the outpost, I need to keep an eye on your...
Jan, can you check if we have enough food?
Dude, you just asked if we've got enough food. And I've just told you to go make food. So why would you ask me that? Right, anyway, a bit more minerals, back to the base before the radiation. Whew. Okay. So. Where are you then? You're off shift, right? So I think I'm going to have to go make some food then, because these guys just don't work hard enough. Or, wait, what have we got? We've got 2 meals. It's not enough, but it says about scanning yourself for the what's it, isn't it? So I might just make 2 more meals. Okay, well, let's go to the infirmary and I'll scan ourselves. Or is it infirmary? Use the MRI, right. I wonder if there's going to be like a
Okay.
late night. Okay.
Just lie still and think of something engaging.
Yes, scan time.
When will you have the results?
Not before I finish scanning everybody. You're the first one, so after we finish, you can go to bed and come back in the morning. I should know more by then. Okay. Ready? Here we go.
Got another core memory that I created. Okay. The altars are gathered in the infirmary.
Feels like waiting for high school finals or something.
Don't think I can speak
Yeah.
to them.
I hope everything will turn out just fine.
So I think he said to go to bed. Wait till the morning. I wonder if, because he's pissed off, I reckon I go to the social rooms right at the bottom. I do one of these games with him because he's pissed off. Yeah, okay, right. So if we remember right, if he wins, he's happy. If he doesn't win, he's motivated. I haven't won this yet. I've purposely lost to make him happy. But I don't know whether I should win this time. I'm trying to make him happy, but motivated is a good one.
Hell yeah! Here we go.
What do we reckon? Do I let him win again?
Here we go.
I wonder whether you get anything for winning.
Yes!
Yeah, I think he said he gets motivated if he loses. But then is that a bad thing? Yeah, we need to cheer everybody up with a movie night, don't we?
Damn it.
I'm going to try winning, because I can always play this again with him another time. I don't think it's going to make him unhappy.
Yes! Damn it.
Right. I didn't get a Steam achievement for that or anything, so... But I've won. It didn't tell me what happened, but now it's bedtime, so let's go and wait till the morning then. Can't just come in. I don't want to win if really, playing the game should give them happiness, whether they win or lose, because it's the social aspect, right? So it's the next day. We're going to get the results. So let's go and speak to Yarn. Ooh. Where's he gone? He's zipped somewhere else, so he's upstairs. Hello? Any results?
So, you have our results? Yes. It was a long night, but everyone got scanned. I've just finished running the results through our medical software.
Doesn't sound very happy, does he?
And, well, there's no easy way to put it. It's there. The mutated tissue. It's growing in our brains.
Nice.
What? You mean we all have it? No,
It's going to be just the alters, isn't
not
it?
all. Almost everyone is affected, but there's one exception. You, Jan. You're the only one that's clean. Holy shit. Yeah.
I called it.
You know what that means?
The Rapidium is at fault, yes. Or it was caused by accelerated growth. Let's try that one. It's caused by accelerated growth.
That it was caused by accelerated growth in the womb? Maybe. But there were other factors at play. Take Rapidium, for example. Or a combination of circumstances, such as the radiation disrupting the tissue growth somehow. There are two things we know for sure. One, creating any other alter will most probably result in the same condition. And two, if we don't find a cure, we will all die, just like the sheep. The whole crew, except for you. It's a matter of days.
So, not only do I have the stress of the planet trying to kill us, the radiation trying to kill us, the vehicle, the base that we're in, not being able to move, having to make all these people happy and feed them. They also have a brain illness that's going to kill them. So, how do we find a cure, or is this a moment you want to talk about how you feel? I can say that. Right?
Look, man. I know you're not the emotional type, but is this the moment you want to talk about how you feel? I appreciate what you're trying to do here. Stop and think about it for a moment before we move on to try and
Can I
find
show
a
the dog?
solution.
Oh, the dog's upstairs.
But what do you want me to
I
say?
think it's probably gone to bed
If you look
already.
at it from a certain angle,
Show a
death
picture
is
of my dog.
a logical outcome of events. I suppose not knowing exactly what caused it bothers me more than not being immortal. The only thing I'm really scared of is the possibility that this mission will fail because I won't be around.
I can't remember how you unlock the thing without making it. Because I'm in sleep mode, it won't unlock. But yeah, she'll have already gone to bed. This is my favourite picture of her. Okay, so the only thing I'm really scared of is the possibility that this mission will fail because I won't be around. Right. Sad. So, how do we find a cure?
So, how do we find a cure? Well, I don't know. Try as I might, this is where my expertise ends.
Come come on, you always know, or don't worry, we'll think of something. I think come on, you always know is like saying, come on, stop being stupid. Don't worry, we'll think of something.
Okay. Okay, don't worry. We'll think of something, right? We always do. I don't know, Jan. Maybe the people who told you to branch yourself will be able to help us. Maybe. I
Yeah,
am
pretty
still waiting
useless
on a
though, aren't
call from Lucas about the coordinates. It's worrying he hasn't got in touch yet. Well, let's hope he does. In the meantime, the best we can do is focus on getting rid of that gravity distortion. Even if we can't make it to the end of the mission, at least we can clear the path for you. Okay, Matt. Thanks.
No, we need to find the cure. We need to find out what's going on.
How are you holding up?
It doesn't matter as long as I do my job.
Yeah,
sound like
I
that.
noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
Aren't you supposed to
I'm
be
sober,
producing them?
responsible, and successful.
look, you're supposed to be
I never
producing
think
them.
he wasn't.
Okay, this game has gone from stressful but successful to a little bit depressing now. Everything's trying to kill us, including ourselves. Nothing queued. Did I just finish that in one click? Storage. Yeah, I've got 2 in the bank, right. Why is he complaining about... Wait. Where are they then? I can't see any in my pockets. Why is that not a thing? So this should be set to... Oh, no resources. So I need organics now. We're low on organics, so I'm going to have to go out. Do you know what? Let's go to the refinery. We'll work in the refinery for a little bit, I think. Productions, refinery. There's loads of stuff to refine. Look at this. This all needs to be... I need to assign someone to that, really, don't I? So I might as well take Scientist Jan and put him in the refinery. Let's all work until he gets here.
Another lovely day with a brain mutation.
Oh, so he's been told
Nice
about
to
that.
know there's a solution coming.
Right, what does he want? He wants to speak as well. How do you feel about the bad news?
Hey, man. How are you taking it? First Molly dying, and now your condition. It must be hard for you.
How am I taking it? Well, I've been thinking.
I think I've glitched it by speaking to him while
Molly
those
was the
icons
first
popped up.
one you created, and I was the second one. Does that mean I'm next in line?
Yet another reason to hurry. Not on my watch. It means you're my second best friend. That's a bit of a weird thing to say. Yet another reason to hurry. He likes things straight. He likes things like... let's just try this one.
Maybe. All it means to me is yet another reason to hurry up and get
Rescue
you
all the
cured.
Jans on our fate.
Unless this planet has other surprises up its sleeve. I mean, the way Molly went.
We gotta save this guy.
Just when we were celebrating. Who could have expected that? The irony is, I liked being around that creature. It kinda... consoled me.
Let's work out how to fix it and then we'll clone another one. I thought I was the only one who missed it.
Yeah. Me too. I thought I was the only one who missed the poor beast.
Did she remind you of Mom's dreams, too?
Yeah.
Dreams. Oh.
Yeah, she always wanted to move to the country and settle down on a farm. She wanted to raise sheep, remember? Only came back to me after Molly went. Yeah. True, I'd forgotten about that. Dad never took those dreams seriously. And neither did we. That's an understatement. We absolutely hated them. Her annoying love of nature. Every weekend she'd go, Jan, why don't we go for a walk? See how the park has changed since last week.
Let me guess, he says no. Boring. I wish I'd said yes more often.
Looking back, I wish I'd said yes more often. Yeah. Our idea of a perfect day was to stay in our room all day and play games.
Fry Dude sent a rose. I
Luckily,
don't know
she
anything
let it
about
go
TikTok,
eventually.
but thank you very much, Fry Dude. I
Oh,
think
no.
it's a first gift.
Now, she gave up on
I don't
us,
really know
but
how it
she
works, but thank you very
never
much.
let go
I don't
of
know what
her
it means,
sanctuary.
but thank you.
Sanctuary? What do you mean? In the park? The bench? Yeah. She couldn't have a house in the country, so she found herself a hideout in the city.
And another one. Thank you very much.
Favorite bench.
What does that mean on
She
TikTok?
revealed
Does
her
anyone,
little
can you
secret
tell
to
me?
me
Is it
years later.
what is the
Telling me
gift
she
on
never took you
TikTok?
there?
How does it work?
No.
It's only my second TikTok
Oh.
stream. The first one
Right.
didn't really go well.
I guess that's because it was after Dad moved out. You were gone by that time.
So that was the difference between these two characters. The character that I control left his mum at like 19, I think. Left her with the dad, who was a bit of an abusive guy, whereas the technician Jan, he stayed and protected her. You should take me there one day. What was it like? Exciting as hell. You should take me there one day. That's quite a positive thing, because it's like saying when everything's fine. Yeah, I think that.
You should take me there one day. When we get back.
It's like a really positive
I'd love
thing,
to
isn't
see
it?
Don't do that.
Oh.
I'm not a kid. I know I'm never coming back. All I can do is imagine I'm sitting there looking at freaking trees with her again.
It's hard to judge, isn't it?
This place here makes you forget what trees even look like. And after she passed, I went to sit on that bench on my own.
What?
Every time I was down, I went there. It comforted me. I guess I could really use a place like that now.
Okay.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Yes, why not? Oops. Look out for something that might comfort the technician. Have I not got anything in my pockets that'll comfort him? He's working on that. Wait for an opportunity to speak to Lucas about the disease. Right. What time is it? 11:30. So, Jan, technician, he's working on fixing the base, that's fine. Botanist is back in the greenhouse. Are you doing anything in the greenhouse? You are growing more food, that's fine. Do that. And then you're working in the refinery. You look miserable. Tech Jan, be positive, we'll save you. I'm gonna get this game just to treat Tech Jan like the king he is. I know. It's really hard to balance, isn't it? Right. With no research that I need to do. I wouldn't mind getting the gym, because that maybe might improve their might improve. Oh, look. The only one I can't do because I need some more minerals. I can go get minerals. I could build one of these guys. I've got enough to build one of those. Whoa, this is tall. Ooh. I could put them there, look. That fills that gap. Right, okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to move the quantum computer somewhere. Where are we going to put that? do that. We're going to do that and that. I'm going to do that. Yes. The quantum computers can go there. And then we can build the repulsor. Oh no, no! The door's at the top for this. Why would the door be at the top? I thought I could build that there. I can't. I have to build that there like that. Okay. So do that. And then I'll have to do that like that, right? So I could do 3 across there. It's just that's annoying that I can't do it there. But anyway, so I can do one of them there like that. Whoa, what has happened? Let it go nighttime. So we've got our first radiation repulsor. Let it go nighttime. So then the next thing I wanted to do was build the gym. So the gym is going to cost me, I need a load more minerals, and then I can build the gym, because hopefully they can improve their mind a bit. They can improve themselves a bit. Don't need to build anything else. Let's go and do that. That's going to be my next mission. Little missions is what keeps you going. Comms room, so I can do the comms. I need to do that at some point. So minerals. This one, yeah? Detected inactivity during your current live, have you? What does that mean? 1 sec. Select 2 objects that are the same shape. What the hell? I have to verify that I was still live as a person on here. That's odd, but that's fine. We're gonna do it. We did it. We fixed it. That's odd. I've not heard of that before, but I guess that just stops you from pressing go live and then disappearing somewhere. Anyway, we fixed that. So, we need minerals then, yeah? I think we needed 60 to build the gym. It's 42, 48, 54, 60, and we're just going to do one more. Might as well do it till here. This is pre-recorded. I wish it would save me trying to be entertaining. Travel, fast travel here. Yeah, I don't really understand that. I think it just didn't recognise that anything was moving, but that makes me wonder whether the screen isn't working properly on that. I mean, everything. Was I just still for too long? Was my brain? Do I need like animations happening in the background for it to be happy? Okay, I'm just double checking that everything is working. I think it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Back to the game. So we have a phone call for the chap. He's ringing me now, right? We also, why are these guys? Oh, they're in the social room. I thought they were in the storage. I was like, why are they in the storage room? Doesn't like it when you get focused, and yeah, I think maybe I just didn't move my head enough and it didn't register that was doing anything. So what did I say I was going to do? I need something for the technician to might find comfort. So I'm assuming I haven't got. Who's that? Botanist maybe. Less burden and motivation. I'm assuming I haven't got in my pockets because I've got these things: watch, skipping rope, yerba kit, trading card, self-made mug. I'm assuming none of those things are the item that I need to give to the chap, the technician.
rid of you.
Okay, alright. So, yeah. Right, what was I doing next? What was my mission to do? I've forgotten. Oh, building. I was building. Research. Binary. Quantum computer. Right, where was the command center? Right. Keep moving things around too much, I forget where they are. Right, so I wanted to build the gym. There we go. So can it fit anywhere? It can fit there. Command center. It can fit near the workshop. Guess it doesn't really matter where it goes, does it? We go. We now have a gym. What I might do is I might move the workshop to another place just so that the gym is a bit more accessible. I think maybe the command center can go here. The gym can go here. Because the command center and the captain's cabin are like, only I go there. It makes sense to keep things in as much of a line as possible. That space for more radiation repulsors. 2 more I can fit there. That'll fill that gap nicely. So I need to make the phone call now, don't I? I want to go and check out the gym first. So where did I put the gym? Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Where do you... Oh, you can push it yourself. Right, can I go on this? No, can't go on the trail. Some of your alters really enjoy exercising. Those alters will spend some of their free time in the gym. After practice, they will get a small emotional boost. There we go. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Why is it so messy already? I've only just built it. It's a right mess. Right, let's go and make the phone call. We need to go and speak to the chap to tell him that there may be some slight issues. So. Tomorrow morning, Science Jan will be like, oosh, yes. Schoolboy, I'm off to bed. Hope you had a great stream. See you Wednesday. Yes, with me, Schoolboy, and Trippy are teaming up again on Wednesday. Right, Lucas is phoning. But I didn't know you were here, so yes, thank you very much for popping in. And
Finally.
get some
I
sleep.
was trying to reach you for days, but I was getting some crazy distortions. I
And
had to
yes,
reprogram
enjoy your
the
week. I'll see you on Wednesday.
What the hell is going on out there? Is the base safe?
So I can say that's not my worst problem, or there is a gravity anomaly in our way. Two options. I think I'd be straight to the point. This is not my
We've
worst.
encountered another obstacle, but it's not my worst problem.
Yeah.
Why? What's going on out there?
My alters, they're sick.
My alters. They're suffering from a mysterious
Good
disease.
night.
What?
Good
What do you mean?
night, sweetheart. See you
Some strange
in the
brain
morning.
mutation. Molly. The sheep I had to create to test Rapidium had it too. She died without warning.
Shit.
Rip
Jan.
Molly.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
What about you?
I'm fine. It's just them.
Oh,
Just the alters. It's your fault you made me create them. I need him on my side, so I don't want to piss him off or upset him. Are you disappointed? Or maybe Rapidium is not so great after all? Okay. You've got to really analyse what the question or what the answers are going to turn into the conversation. So if I say it's your fault you made me create them, he's going to be stressed or pissed off or upset or something. Are you disappointed? It's a bit of a weird thing. Are you disappointed? And then maybe Rapidium is not so great after all. That might mean he doesn't help us anymore because he thinks, well, yeah, if Rapidium is no use, I don't need to save you to bring it back. Are you disappointed is probably the one that I'd go for.
that disappointment I'm hearing?
No, I'm relieved you're okay. I really am. It's just... this makes things so much more complicated. We thought we found the perfect solution. I guess nothing's perfect. Still, we can't give up, you know. Not yet. Maybe there's a cure. A method to undo this side effect. Tell me, do you know anything more about this condition?
I have MRI scans of the whole crew and Molly's autopsy report.
Wow. You've been busy. Send them over. I need to take this to Maxwell at once.
What's this guy's agenda really, or what exactly are you two up to? I really want to keep this guy on my side, so I'm going to say this one.
Maxwell, are you sure I can trust him? Last time I spoke to him, turned out he's in some kind of conflict with the corporation. What's this guy's agenda, really?
Well, looks like he trusts you since he told you all about it. Look, don't worry. It's not really a conflict, it's just... Well, it was very unfair how they treated him. Shut down his lab, basically killed his scientific career. He was like a fish taken out of water, you know? And now seeing what you've done, he must have felt so excited, like it wasn't all for nothing. And he's jumping into a river again.
His research must have been interesting, or I don't like this secrecy. I think his research must have been interesting.
His research must have been interesting. I mean, the corporation decided to shut it down. That says a lot.
Yeah, you're right. What can I say? Not many people were ready for it. Altering mind records. I mean, we were on the brink of a real revolution in cognitive science. But the practical implications, they could change so much more. And we were just a step away from getting it right.
We?
Yeah. I worked with him on Project Ela. That's why I followed him when he was transferred to mining ops.
Why was the project killed?
So, if Project Ela was so great, why was it killed?
Officially? Some corporate budget-cutting bullshit. But if you ask me, once the board realized what he was doing, they got scared. What they had in mind for our lab was a contract with the Army that could go on for years and guarantee state funding. They wanted to fix people so they could send them back into action.
Okay.
We wanted to cure them.
Chris Matthew, what's the name of the game? This is The Alters. So, if you're not familiar, you are stranded on a planet in space, somewhere in space. You've got to try and survive. Your team have died. You need help to run the base, and the only option is to use an element which you were looking for. That was your mission, to create clones of yourself. And those clones, you can create them from branching off memory in the past, essentially creating an alternative version of you with different skills, and you can make choices of which ones you want. Right, so what was
that project?
What was it about?
What was it about?
It is on Xbox Game Pass, so if you do have that, you can play it
Patients affected by PTSD,
for
war
free,
veterans
included in
mostly.
your subscription.
Everyone else wrote them off. Except for Maxwell. He never gave a shit about what other people thought. He came up with new quantum-based technology to ease the pain of their trauma. Altering memories. Painful memories.
So, do you think you can find a cure to the
You
alters
think Maxwell could find a cure for my alters?
brain damage?
I don't know. But what you're doing is a continuation of his life's work. You can be sure he'll do everything to help
You
you.
might have an idea then.
I'll talk to him at once and relay your findings to him. We'll see what he thinks.
Okay.
Now, You said something about an obstacle blocking your way? How serious is that?
I'm handling it.
Well, it's a pretty big gravity field distortion. Looks scary, but I'm on it. Thanks. Just need some time.
I know.
Gravity
He
distortion.
needs to get back to me like now,
That
doesn't
would
he?
explain why I couldn't get through to you for so long. But if you know what you're doing, I'll leave you to it.
I won't say that.
Looks like you have a lot on your hands.
So I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll jump right on it.
Hang in there, Jan. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Thanks, Lucas.
L7 out.
Very impressive, but I bet you can't do a backflip. That is true. I cannot. In game or out of game. But Charmer, can you do a backflip? More importantly. Right. So it looks like we made it. I don't want to do any of these upgrades yet. I don't really know what I'm needing to do. This large storage, what's a capacity of 700? It's 4 times wider than a small storage, and its mass is 140. Do I do that? Yes. L7 square. So the medium storage is 300. That is 700. But that looks like it takes up double the height. So that would be double the height of this is 600. And then this one is 700. So you only get an extra 100. But its mass is about 100 more. Okay. So we need to... What time is it? What time is it? It is 10 o'clock. What am I low on? What am I low on? I've got food. Minerals I'm still low on, but it's 10 o'clock. I can't go back outside. It's a bit... I was going to say, it might be... Is it a bit late for a movie? It's 10 o'clock. Double slots for double content plus of extra. No, it's not. The only thing is, it depends on what it takes to craft it. It's going to cost me to craft it, that's all. Where I've moved everything around, so let's go up to the communications and just have a quick look at that. So you go to here, and then you can build. So small storage cost me 30 metal. Medium storage cost me 60 metal and 10 minerals. But you got more than double. Yeah. So you've got metals, you've got Rapidium. Rapidium is the element that you're looking for, which speeds up growth. So we basically 3D printed new versions of ourselves, almost using this Rapidium. But you can also use it to speed up, like for example, the greenhouse. It's Rapidium to grow vegetables faster. Then you've got minerals, you've got enriched metals, which one you process and turn into metal and organics, which is another other things. And then we need to grow food and cook food. And then we have the final thing, which is ALX, which I've not really messed around with those yet. So this is the base. It's a giant wheel, and the wheel spins, and the base stays still in the middle. But you can move these around to move them to different places if you want. Rejig it all to make sure you fit it all into the space. Then you can build modules. We can expand the base with some research, which I've not learnt yet. Yes, so you have... I've rejig it all. You have this womb. Let me go to that. So you collect Rapidium, which is... You collect it from outside. And then in here, you have this almost like a 3D printer. And what you do is... let's go to the quantum computer. You go to a quantum computer, which inside here has all of the information from our... Oh, here we go. I think we had an option then. So, this is all major... What would you say? Memories from our life. So this is my memories through the middle, and then each one of those is where I've branched off and made a new version of myself, a clone. So that made the technician, where instead of leaving home to go to uni, I stayed at home and got like manual labour job. This is where I split off to make the scientist. On this one, instead of finishing uni and going off to work, he stayed in and did a PhD and became a scientist. And then this one was where, instead of not supporting his wife and being selfish almost, and you know, doing things for his own development, and becoming a builder, his wife then split up with him. Whereas this version, he didn't do the things that he wanted to do, and he supported his wife, and they stayed together, and he became a botanist. So that is how we've split our lives so far. So I do have an option to make one more in this level. I think you can upgrade to level 3, and you'll get another 2 slots, maybe, but or at least one more. I think up to maximum of 6. No, there's no more Molly the sheep. So I could make another. I could make a refiner. I could make a miner. I could make a guard, which I don't really understand, and I could make a doctor. So, but this looks like it needs a repair. Look, it's got a bit of an issue. Low failure risk. So yeah, so this is where we're at the moment. We've got 3 altars, so there's 4 altogether. Is it looking interesting? May try it on Game Pass if PC can run it. I think it would be able to run it. I don't think it uses much, especially in this part of the game. This is very like low. Oh, I'm exhausted. Right, this is like not too taxing on the system. Alright, let's get us to sleep. But maybe when you go outside, that might be a bit more. So we go sleep to the next day. Day 44. The sun is far away. So the sun is permanently nighttime in this location on the planet. What? Magnetic storm in 2 days. Damn it. So the sun is on the other side of the planet at the moment, but the rotation of the planet does mean it comes towards us eventually. Reminds you of the Fallout Vault game on mobile a little bit when you're in the base management bit. Oh, here we go, look. Scientist is stretching, the technician is getting some anger out. That's pretty cool that they're using this. So I've just built this gym. Added this to the collection. Oh, I've just realised this is like a running track as well. Not very long, but you can still get your running in. I'm just going to do a bit of this. Scientist doing his sit-ups, crunches. So I need to look. One of my tasks is to go and find an item out and about that the technician might appreciate. Okay, right. What's my task? What's my challenge? So I need to wait for a call from Dr. Maxwell. I can't do anything until that. I need to go and find my way to place the gravity sensor. And I think I've got a gravity sensor. I think we've made one. Yep. So do I go and do that now? Do I spend my day trying to do that?
You do know we're running out of radiation filters?
We can't be. I keep having you make them. Look, they're queued up. So let's assign you to the workshop so you can build those. I'm like, hey, but good luck, Charmer. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. And you'll have to let me know if you end up playing the game and how you get on, what your choices end up being. Because the story can go various different ways. So here we go. This is the outdoor. So I need to get either this looks like this way to here or this way to here. I think I'm going to go to this one. So I'm already halfway there. So I can fast oh, maybe that one. That feels like I'm a lot closer here, right? So I think I'm going to go this way. I'm gonna have to go this way, I think. Right, here we go. This is the external part of the game, so now it becomes 3D. So I need to go down these. Can I just do a marker? Can't. Let's go this way. I think this way. Yep, and then down. And down here. And then all the way up the slope. I haven't been... Oh, I have been up there. Here to the left. Through the sand. And then up this climb up here. Got my suit batteries already. Oh, we're low on food actually. Let's just double check that before we go any further. So I don't have any of that grown, but you are doing that, and you are in the greenhouse. Right, that's fine. He looks really sad, doesn't he? Right, we can climb up this. It uses 3 energy, which is not great, but I don't have my suit batteries. I think I've got 2. So let's keep going this way. Let's see. So we're gonna go up again. Splits here, just out of interest. Let's see the split. Oh, here we go. This might be the thing I need to give to Jan Technician. So we've got another movie here, Body Swap. A witch? I didn't know you were in this film. A witch performs a body swap on 2 guys to teach them a lesson. Okay, we've got a new film there.
Awesome. Another movie.
And then a night sky projector. A cheap projector that displays stars on the ceiling. I bought it during a school trip as a gift for Mum. Turns out Father wasn't a huge fan of shitty plastic trash cluttering his bedroom, so Mum suggested we should build a blanket fort in my room and use the projector inside. I found the security of a home there. Silly as it may sound, this projector makes every space warmer and more comfortable. That may be the thing that I need to give to Technician Jan.
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
You are everywhere. Right, okay. Oop. Wait, let me get this out. Yes, there you are, you little sneaky devil. Grab you. Okay, so, where am I now, look? Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. I'm here. So instead of going straight down, that must be down, right? I just wanna tick this off. Where am I? Yeah, so that's linked up to that. So that high climb there would have taken me straight up, but I would have had to come out of the base and do a climb there and a climb there. So I need to do this high climb now, and then I can place the sensor. So let's do this. Up here. I can hear you. You little sneaky devil. Look, who's right? What's this one gonna do? There's 2. That one's like a fizzing one. That one's a fizzing one as well. Are these ones that attack me? Do I need to blast these? Oh, they're going to leave me alone. That one's coming for me, right? Blast this one. This is a high climb. I take 3, which means when I get to the top I've no energy left. Which might mean I may be in trouble. Let's recharge. There we go. Right, so now this one. To get past. Nice.
This looks like a good spot to use the gravity sensor.
Is it here? Yes, it's here. Look. So let's wait for this to expand. And then... refinery failure. Come on. Right, where's the... suit battery? Build this one. Gravity sensor. I can't place it. I can't place it. The scientist is injured. God damn it. Why can't I place it? No! I'm in the radiation. Why won't it let me place it? Scientist fainted in the refinery after inhaling toxin. God damn it. Why can't I place this? Do I need to destroy this thing first? Whoa. Where's the other blob then? There should be another blob. There is. Right, is that going to roll away? No, it's got it. 13 more ALXs. Right, so now should be able to place gravity sensor. Yes, there we go. Right, that's built. Okay, right, now that's scanning the gravity.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention.
I thought you were unconscious. You and Hoot, that's why I begged you not to curse me when I first met you in school chat. Oh, look at that. Proper friendship. Right, we've got to get down now. We've got to get down, so I can go this way. Can't see the thing. There it is. Right, so these ones don't move, so I don't need to zap these. Whew. Right. Okay, so we need to go down here. I think we need to get back to the base, right? We need to go and speak to the scientist. He's injured. He's on the workshop, but he's just making those, so I need to reassign him to base maintenance because the refinery module failed and the scientist is injured. So do I need to put him in the... No. There we go. Oh, I can put him in an infirmary bed. Nice. So that should fix him quicker, right? 2 objectives at once. Gravity sensor and a gift for tech. Yes, hopefully that is. This is cool seeing the base from this high up, actually. Look. Because you can see the fuel tank, the organics fuel tank. And that new module I built on the side. It looks like a big base, doesn't it? Right. So, next mission then. Tasks. Talk to the scientists about the anomaly. Look for something. Right. I think I've got that. I think I'll go back and do that then. What am I missing actually? I'm missing minerals and food. Minerals is that one, right? So if I go back to the base, I can go to do the minerals. But can I do a screenshot? I don't think the screenshots work on this. I think you got to do. Oh, Alt tabbed out of it. I think. There we go. Is it Alt and S for the screenshots on this? No. Shift and S. I can't remember what it is. There's an option for screenshots and I never worked it out. Okay, let's go down. Whee! Gotta say that every time. Okay. I reckon I go and speak to the technician. I reckon I found the thing that he needed to have. So there's the exclamation mark. So the technician is in the refinery. He's fixing the refinery. That's good. He's working frustration. Oh. Why are you there still?
Everything's spinning.
Can't talk to him. Yeah, it doesn't feel that big when you look at it like this, does it? Is he awake? Is he up? Talk. What happened in the refinery?
Right? What happened in the refinery? I inhaled something and lost consciousness. How am I supposed to work when I can't be sure if I'm safe?
It must have been scary. Do you need time to calm down? Managing the base is overwhelming. Welcome back, Ferrari dude. And you sent a heart as well. Thank you very much. I don't know what the gift things mean on TikTok, but thank you very much for sending stuff. What do they mean? Can you explain it? Like, I don't know enough about TikTok live streams. You sent roses and heart, but thank you very much. Like I say, I'm not sure what they mean, but I appreciate it. Welcome back. We are trying to. Well, so he's just got hurt by one of the modules that broke. I've just been out and placed a probe, I guess. And now I'm just going to try and cheer him up a bit, basically. Okay, I appreciate it. I mean, I'm not expecting anything from you, mate, other than just being here. That's good enough. But yeah, I very much appreciate it, Ferrari dude. Are you a TikTok person more than a YouTube person then? So I've got to decide how to speak to him here. So he says it's not safe. He likes things. He likes facts. He likes facts. So it must have been scary. Do you need time to calm down? He won't like that because he's probably just going to say, "No, I've just got to get back to work." Managing the base is overwhelming. Any advice? That might be useful. We need to fix this before someone else gets hurt. I think he's going to be like, well, yeah, obviously. So managing the base is overwhelming.
I'm gonna level with you. Managing this base is overwhelming.
At the time as well.
Any advice on how to prioritize things?
For starters, someone
Yeah,
should
go.
fix this damn module. And, you know,
There's literally somebody
prevention
fixing it
is
behind me,
better than the
mate.
cure. Keep tabs on the state of modules. Fix them in time, and maybe nothing will poison me again.
Okay, so then the mission question. Did you receive data from the gravity sensor?
So, did you get any interesting readings from the gravity sensor?
Yes, fascinating stuff. The gravity field distortion forms a remarkable pattern. It's not like any of the other distortions we've encountered.
Okay, so is it connected to the integral?
Do you think it's connected to the integral?
It's so mean to tech. I know.
Looks like everything's connected here.
He's literally working behind me,
I told you
fixing
that
it.
gravity distortions have been observed on previous missions. But the scale of this one, it's unprecedented. And it's making me wonder.
About what?
You see, logically, objects on the proximity plane shouldn't have a mass in our reality. So how could they have such a strong impact on our gravity? It
Do I have a
could lead to
pet?
some
Yes.
extremely revolutionary hypotheses.
I have a golden
It's
retriever.
so annoying that I can't devote more time to this problem.
She is a little angel. Right, so how do we proceed?
So,
I have no idea how we're going to fix this.
Well, it looks like we have no other way but to destroy this extraordinary phenomenon.
And how do
Are
we do
you
that?
serious? How am I supposed to use the illuminator on that? No, the illuminator won't help us here.
So much to do with fix, I
We'll need
know.
to create a
My
counter
brain.
force that will neutralize the gravity field. It will have to be very powerful and extremely precise. I'll need some time to make the calculations. One mistake, and this whole thing can go dangerously wrong.
Nice. She's called Luna. Yes, my little Luna. She's asleep upstairs, I think. So, you have to be very powerful and extremely precise. I'll need some time to make the calculations. One mistake and this whole thing can go dangerously wrong. So I can't imagine you making a mistake. Can't we blow a hole in the canyon wall instead? Hurry, we don't have much time. I'm going to say this one because I reckon...
That sounds complicated. Can't we simply
reckon that
bypass it? Blow a hole in the canyon wall or something?
No, we can't. The horizontal span of the force field extends way beyond
Okay.
our measurements. We don't have the time to look for a way around it. So I'd strongly recommend you let me research my
That's
solution.
fine. I will do that. Okay. He's got a thing where he's working. I need to speak to him and give him something, but he's working, so I can't. Oh wait, he's finished. He's fixed it. Nice. Right. Can I speak to you now? Hello? 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 No, he's gone. I think I've just sent... Yeah, scientist is in the infirmary. That's good, that's good. Flying away. Right, okay. Botanist wants to speak to me. Right, research. Mission to research. Neutralizer towers. So that's the next one. He's so dang bossy. Science yarn, I know. It's kind of his... That's kind of him though, isn't it? He's just straight to the point. He is very... factual, very science focused, so that's fair enough. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. I'm from originally from Manchester in the UK, in the north of England. How about you, Ferrari dude? Where are you based? Where is everyone in the chat? Where are you from? Okay, so Estonia, nice. I've never been to Estonia. I don't know much about Estonia. Feel free to tell us. Right, tasks. So research the neutralizer towers, which I'm doing. Wait for call. Don't think I've got the no calls. It says there. Okay, so time 2 o'clock. Do we need minerals? Shall I go and get some minerals while we're waiting? Let's go and do that. We need to go down to the airlock. And we need to go to this one. Fast travel. Doesn't spend any time doing that. Right, let's get minerals.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
No, you should move to the kitchen. Because you've just grown us some... Do that, and then that's there. Yep, we need some organics as well. Ooh, pretty low on organics. Let's do. Let's put you into the kitchen, botanist in the kitchen. Look how sad he looks. So let's do that. What we'll do is we're going to watch a film tonight. We'll watch one of the new films. Let's do to 7. Let's go back. Back to the base. And let's go to the social room down at the bottom. You like the option of landscape or portrait? Step away from the PC and the portrait for... Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It also says arguing. Well, we're going to watch a movie now, right? Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've always had, well, not always. Most recently, I've had landscape, Twitch, portrait, YouTube. But if we prefer this, you know, it means that people have got the options on YouTube. Twitch is dying off for me, really. I don't really enjoy that as much. So we've got 3 options. We've watched these 2. We've got the history of the universe, which says millennia after the fall of humankind, a father tells his son the history of the universe. Then we've got Future Ex-Girlfriend, where Jenna travels back from the future to make sure Phil saves humanity. Did he really have to bring a +1? And we've got Body Swap. A witch performs a body swap on 2 guys teaching us. Let's watch this one. Thank you very much for the hearts, whoever's sending that. I don't know how it works as well as much, but enjoy this movie. So this is Chris and Jack. I think they're YouTubers. There we go. That was one of the other films. So that's improved everyone's mood, although it looks like there's only one person was watching. I don't know whether that works for the other people. Were they not watching?
Want to catch a bite later?
What? Catch a what? Bite? Yeah. Do we have any food left? I'm wondering whether these guys didn't get the joy. Poison into our shelter. Mining, storing and refining enriched metals. Each of those might be hazardous. We should stop using them for at least a few days and make sure we don't have them in our base. Maybe that way our health won't deteriorate. And then Jan Scientist says we can't afford losing enriched metals. Enriched metals are an efficient and versatile resource. Not mining would slow down our progress of our mission. We know the refinery is safe to use. We're really concerned about radiation. Let's focus on ensuring the base is airtight. So the 2 options are: we go with the botanist Jan, we get rid of all enriched metals and we don't mine it for 5 days. Oh, is my YouTube stream still working? Is it broken? Is it doing this thing? Everything fine? It looks like it's spinning now. Is it spinning? Can anyone tell me? Is it broken? Hoot, can you jump over to the landscape one and see whether that's broken as well, or whether it's just the portrait one? This doesn't say I've got any issues on Streamlabs. I know it says streamers disconnected, attempting to reconnect 2 minutes ago. Looks like TikTok is fine. What is going on? TikTok is fine, is it, Ferrari dude? There doesn't seem to be any reason